And how are y'all doing today? I hope that you've had a good start to your week. Chibi, Hamyo, welcome in. And Paper King, welcome, welcome. Slayer of Demons, good evening to you, friend. Chibi likes pie. Me too, I like pie. Hello, Paper King, how are you? Just making sure yesterday wasn't a fluke. What does that have to do with pie? I'm so confused. A 7 stream watch streak for Bugs. Welcome in, Bugs. How are ya? But yeah, I don't know what you mean by making sure yesterday wasn't a fluke. I 100% beat Resident Evil. I didn't 100% it, but what I mean is I certainly beat Resident Evil. That happened. It was a whole thing, a whole stream, in fact. Thank you for doing a shout out for Paper King. Speaking of pie, or did you make pie yesterday? I don't know what's going on. Came up with the greatest dessert idea the other night. Share with us. A taco shell, but it's like a waffle cone, okay, coated in cinnamon sugar. You put ice cream and apple pie filling on it with cinnamon on top. That's basically like an apple pie taco, I guess, with a waffle cone crust. That sounds pretty smart to me. You should turn this into a business idea, Paper King. Compress a waffle cone into a taco shape. Yeah, that would be totally doable. You can make waffle cones into lots of shapes, such as a cone-shaped, if you will. That sounds so good. Yes. I mean, ice cream and like apple pie filling is a combination that you just can't beat, really. So, yeah, I feel like this is super smart. Give me 1 second here. Let's see, Chibi. You just might do that. You might try it. You would need some kind of device that lets you make waffle cones, though. And I don't think it'd be the same thing as a waffle iron because waffle cones are really thin. So it's kind of like a waffle iron, but like the grid is smaller and more shallow. So if you're willing to invest in that, I think that would be the only piece of equipment that you would need to get it done. Maybe you're gonna get an ice cream truck, Paper King, make homemade goodies for people. Oh my god, wouldn't that be like such a dream job, like selling ice cream? Paper King, wish you could send ice cream treats to all your viewers and friends. Oh, same. I would also love to receive ice cream treats from you, Paper King. But yeah, as Sir Whale always says, sharing is caring. I mean, not just Sir Whale, but lots of people, but also Sir Whale. But yeah, hello, Bugs, and welcome in. Hope everybody is well. Me too, Chibi, me too. I'm doing all right, except for the fact that I didn't fall asleep until past 1 a.m. last night, which, if y'all know me, I usually fall asleep much earlier, but I did make the mistake of having a matcha, like, right before stream yesterday, which was definitely later in the day than I usually allow myself to have caffeine, and that is why. So, definitely watching my caffeine intake today, but I've also been sleepy because of it. Paper King, you're well, but very hungry. Need to cook something. Yeah, get yourself some dinner. To be all the Mario Kart recipes you cook always look so good. Mario Kart? Sorry, did I add in the cart? Yes, I did. It just says Mario recipes. Because I was going to say, he does stuff from Paper Mario, right? Not Mario Kart. Ugh, I'm the one that screwed that up. Sorry, Chibi. Arya, hello, hello. Welcome on in. And Leo. Feels like forever since you've seen an Aurora stream. I know, it's been so long. I made you guys wait, but like slightly more than 24 hours. Not even, I guess less than 24 hours because I ended yesterday at like 7 p.m. and now it's like not even 4 o'clock. So yeah, it's been slightly more than 24 hours since I started my last stream, but not since I ended it. But yeah, welcome, welcome, Leo. Good to see ya. The suspense before every stream start always gets you. Sorry. I leave y'all on the starting soon screen for just around 10 minutes every time, but today it was slightly longer, only by like a minute and a half or something. Hopefully that was okay. Yay, I have arrived. Hello, hello. Arya, you're sleepy too. Oh, well, if you start drifting, drifting off during stream today, don't worry about it. I fully support you taking a nap if you need it. Didn't think there'd be a stream today. Yeah, there's a stream today. I was about to say surprise, and it's not really a surprise. I said it a few times during stream yesterday, but it's hard to get the information to everybody without everyone like popping in and out of stream. Or not without, but with everyone popping in and out of stream at different times. Like, I do my best, but you know, it's definitely gonna fall through the cracks in some places. I didn't even think to make a Discord announcement since today is like a normal stream day for me. I was like, yeah, of course, everybody knows I'm not leaving till Wednesday, so Monday would be normal, but kind of makes sense that I might not necessarily stream days before a really big trip, but no, I'm all ready to go for my trip. So I feel like I've got time this evening to spend with you guys, so that's good. Oh heck yeah, Kate is on a 10 stream watch streak. Wow. Oh, Kate needs help. You beat the coin pusher roguelike already. The weird kangaroo game that you were playing this morning. Kate, why are you surprised by this? You go fast. That's your thing. Wrote the message to test if you can toggle the pin. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's right, because you were like, oh, it finally let me pin on mobile. Was that yesterday? For some reason, it feels like longer ago. So, okay, so you were seeing if, like, Twitch's capabilities yesterday were a fluke. Okay. Thank you, Chibi. I was so lost. Slayer of Demons, you're currently playing Wind Waker, doing a 100% run. Which version of Wind Waker? Because some are definitely more difficult than others to do 100%. There's so much to do. Oh gosh. Yes. Especially if it is the GameCube version, right? Because I keep forgetting exactly how the HD remake worked, but in the GameCube version, I think you just have to like sail around a bunch to find like a lot of different pretty hidden things, especially the stuff with the tingle tuner, like the different trophies and whatnot. Like that's gonna be a lot. Let's see, Chibi, you probably saved the non-missable figures. Oh, you would save the non-missable figures for when you can warp. Okay, giving advice for Slayer of Demons. Nice, Chibi. Had a list of everything, of every one you can get a figure of. The camera guy and Windfall can give you photos for certain figures on certain nights. Bad run. Oh boy, 1 a.m. Isn't it supposed to be 3 a.m.? Oh, or I think it's 3 a.m. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Anyways, yeah, till past 1 a.m. I just couldn't fall asleep. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. It was definitely the matcha, but... Paper King, love taking care of people, whether it be ice cream, food, helping them with things that they've been struggling with. Aw, what a good friend. Didn't go to sleep until around 6 a.m. Oh my god, Leo, that's crazy. Hopefully you got to sleep all day then. My goodness. Paper King was about to say there are no Mario Kart recipes. Well, so in my head, I was thinking the new Mario Kart that's on the Switch too, because I don't think they provide recipes, but there's food items and people have made videos about the food items. So that's where my head went when I said Mario Kart. I don't know why I said it, but that's what I was thinking of once I heard myself say it out loud. Mario Kart World seems to have a lot of yummy looking food in the drive-thru. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Sea Slayer Demons, you're literally 90% done with the photos. Whoa, that's really far along. Good job. Hey, Neko, welcome. Comes in with tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich. The best combo in the world. No, I don't know about in the world, but I really love tomato soup and grilled cheese. Sometimes I won't even have the grilled cheese on its own because I'm like, it's so much better with the tomato soup. Why would I have it by itself? So I definitely approve of this. Slayer of Demons, Wind Waker, absolutely your childhood favorite Zelda game. So this is your first time doing 100% though. Nice. Neko, you got tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwich for dinner. Something nice and warm for the cold winter days. Yes, that sounds so cozy. Oh, not the kangaroo game, Kate. The one you played after beating the kangaroo. Wait, so you finished 2 games in one stream? It must have been that I looked up at the start of stream, saw a kangaroo, looked up later in stream and saw you like collecting coins, and I just assumed that they were the same game. I had no idea that you had finished one and switched to a new game later. What the heck? The one you played after is called Racoin, and it's Bolatra. Bolatra was a coin pusher from an arcade. Okay, interesting. I guess I didn't catch enough gameplay of it to really see all the mechanics. I'm not sure if I fully can picture what that means since I haven't played Bellatrix, but I love that description. Can never be too careful with Twitch. Yup, always gotta keep your eye on it, Chibi. Thank you for being vigilant. It's the original GameCube version via Switch 2. Nice. Wait, do they let you have the Tingle Tuner on it? How do they do that? Maybe it's like a little window that you can open or something? I don't know. You literally only discovered Raccoon this morning. Wait, what made you decide to play it then? Star Demons, let me tell you something. All the Nintendo Gallery is missing on GameCube. Wait, the Nintendo Gallery... I added all in there for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna blame it on the no sleep today. The Nintendo Gallery is misery on GameCube. I totally butchered that message the first time around attempting to read it. Whoopsie. What do you mean the Nintendo Gallery is misery on GameCube? What's the Nintendo Gallery? Do you just mean like the library of games that they have? Or are you talking about something else? The HD remakes fixes a lot for Wind Waker. That's why I'm curious exactly what the version is that is on the Switch 2 now. Oh boy, 6 a.m. Ely, hello, welcome in. How are you doing today, friend? Chibi, you don't play the HD just because the graphics took a lot out of the charm of the GameCube version. Gotcha. I kind of feel like they look very similar, but this is coming from somebody who never owned a Wii U and hasn't played the HD remake. So maybe I don't even know when I'm looking at the HD one versus the original. Maybe I've only seen the original and just assumed that sometimes it was the HD. Probably not true, but usually I feel like if graphics are similar enough, I actually do have a hard time telling the difference between them when other people are like, oh my god, it's such a huge difference. So fair enough for you to like one art style or like graphic style over another, Chibi. Let's see. Nico, you're happy watching your favorite crime show, Criminal Minds. That's a good one. I've watched a bit of that show back in the day. I don't think I've seen like half of it or anything, but I always enjoyed whenever I caught an episode. Kate, you finished a full run in Raccoon off stream an hour ago. Okay, it's just a demo. You finished a full run in it and you've played for 4.8 hours. Okay, the fact that it's a demo, that makes a little bit more sense, but you saw how I believed you. Like, I don't know, you're just fast at games, so it's totally plausible that you could have finished it in that time. Tingle Tuner doesn't work on GameCube, but you can collect it. What do you mean you can collect it? You can get the item in Wind Waker, but then it just does nothing, I guess? Kate, what made you play it is that you love coin pushers. You used to spend all of your time and tokens on the truck coin pusher game at Charles Entertainment Cheese. Oh my god, shush. I have never heard anyone call it that before. That's ridiculous. Ooh, Ely, making some brownies. Thought of you when you were mixing them up. Thought of me? The box said, do not eat raw batter. Ah! That is immediately getting ignored if I'm the one making the brownies. You're like, yeah, don't eat raw batter. Yeah, me. Guilty as charged. It's so delicious. I'm definitely guilty of like legit mixing up brownie batter just to eat the batter with no intention of baking them at all. Like, I don't know. Can you blame me? Eats all of the raw batter that Chibi wants. Yes, me too, Chibi. This is her. Even after reading the box, yup. It's so good. Use a spoon to mix the batter. I mean, yeah, you can use whatever utensil works to mix the batter. Whether using beater's spoon, I don't care. I'm licking that afterwards as well. It's obvious when you're looking at the remake due to how overly bright everything is. Oh, couldn't you turn down the screen brightness and counteract it? That feels like such a dumb fix to that problem. Arya, personally, you don't think much changes. The colors are a little different between the normal and HD versions. Maybe it stands out a lot to Chibi though. Could also be the TV, true. The Nintendo Gallery is something in Wind Waker where you take photos. Oh, it's called the Nintendo Gallery within Wind Waker? That feels weird. Why wouldn't they call it something else? Something like more in world. Karlov turns them into figurines. Collect all the figurines, you get a special one. The GameCube version only allows you to take 3 photos at once and have 1 figurine made per day, whereas Wind Waker HD allows 12 photos at one time and 12 figurines per day. See, that does seem a lot more reasonable. So does the Switch 2 version restrict you to the 3 photos, 1 figurine per day thing? You're looking at Chibi, you're looking at screenshots on your cell phone. 4 out of 10, too much bloom. Oof. HD also notifies you if a photo will be accepted by Karlov, whereas the GameCube does not. Another quality of life feature that I would appreciate if I were ever crazy enough to do all the photos, but I'm not. Good luck in your efforts, Slayer of Demons. That's his name. He's a powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese. I never knew what the E stood for. That was just ridiculous. Chibi personally didn't have much trouble getting photos accepted when 100%ing Wind Waker. I guess you're just that good, Chibi. Maybe some people suck at being photographers. Yeah, you have the eye. You are an artiste, Chibi. It comes to you naturally. All right, in the GameCube version, it's a lot harder, and the boss pictures are harder to get because if they're wrong, you have to reset. True? I guess so. Yeah. There's only 2 points to get them after. Wait, you can go back and take pictures of bosses even after you've beaten them? Kate says the HD version, with the way the lighting is, resembles more claymation than the cartoon style they initially went for. It's not bad necessarily, but definitely different. Okay, that's a good way to describe it. Hey, Chungus, welcome in. How you doing? Chibi, 1 chance for the Tower of Gods boss, though. Okay, so that's the one that you can't go back. Alright, most photos are pretty fun. Enemies can be a little rough. Slayer Demon says, Wind Waker HD is not available on the Switch. The GameCube version is on Switch 2 via the Nintendo Switch Online, plus expansion pack, which grants access to the classic library of old games. Yeah! That would be, like, one of the only things that could potentially persuade me to get a Switch 2, but then I'm, like, looking at my own GameCube library, and I'm like, why would I? Because I feel like I've got the majority of the ones that I would be interested in. And I know that they haven't added too many GameCube games yet, so I guess we'll see how things evolve over time. So you can take pictures of it after you've beaten it. Even, what did we say, the Tower of Gods boss? Just have to go all the way through the Tower of Gods again. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Hello, Chungus. Hope you're doing well today. Pokemon Farm Simulator? Are you talking about that new Pokemon game? That's true. That would be another thing that could maybe get me to get a Switch 2 if it was exclusive to that. But I still don't know if I would. I don't think any one game could be enough. It would have to be like multiple games before I'd be like, oh, okay. But I think that Pokemon game is coming to the original Switch, yeah? I keep forgetting what it's called. Like, it's Poke something. Poke something weird. Pokemon Farm Sim Game. Pokopia. There we go. That's what it's called. The Tower of Gods. Woof! Max, hello. Welcome in. The Tower of Gods boss, Gordon, can actually have the photo taken after you beat him when he's resting on the wall. Source. You did it that way. Oh, we got first-hand knowledge here, you guys. Also, Gordon? The boss's name is Gordon? I don't recall it. Godon. Okay, that sounds more Zelda than Gordon. Is like the only boss that doesn't disappear when it dies. Okay, so that one's special. Godon, not Gordon. Got it. Oh my gosh. Ham mutations, Chungus. How are you today? Ham ligation? What are you? I don't get that one. Hello, Max. Feeling so much better. Oh, good. I know that you were like kind of coming out of the worst pits of sickness yesterday, but I'm so glad to hear that you're still improving. You don't have any head fog. Amazing. That's such good news. Oh, I hope that you keep exponentially getting better as the days continue, Max. Neko, you're trying to figure out which sounds better for a place that is a bar, a grill area, and a dance club, either Halo Flower or Eden Flower. I personally think Eden Flower has a nicer ring to it than Halo Flower, but I feel like either one would be pretty good. Also, since I made it to the end of chat, I'm gonna go ahead and finally start up the farm here. Our old Borealis Farm that has been like Definitely over a month since we've touched it because I played Resident Evil for over a month. So our last time playing this had to have been in September. That is so crazy. Arya, legations are diplomatic ministers. You just like your leg emote and hams are part of legs. What, like hamstrings? Sure, okay, what? I am still confused even after this explanation. All right, I don't know if anybody is playing with me today, but let me go ahead and send this invite code to people who play with me on the farm once in a while. And if anybody here is not playing, has not played on the farm with me before, we have a redeem in chat to join the community farm, so feel free. If you would like to play, there's as many slots as we would like available, you know, for people to join. So don't worry about if there's room or not. Join code. All right, sent that off. I gotta remember what the heck is going on. It's so strange that like no time has passed in the farm, but a bunch of time has passed for me because it kind of feels like, okay, coming back, things should be overgrown. Like maybe the animals are angry at me because they haven't seen me in a long time. Maybe people are angry at me, but that's definitely more of an Animal Crossing thing than Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley things are right where we left off. Also, I just realized that you guys are not getting game audio. So give me a second. See if I can fix that. I think, oh, there we go. It's because it's searching for the audio of Suikoden. There we go. That gave us some sound. Let me know if that volume is good. I don't know. It seems kind of quiet for you guys. Let's see. Bugs, what about Minish Cap 100%? Do you plan to do it someday or have you already done it? Minish Cap is another good one. Have you been meaning to play it? Is somebody already here? Who here? I'm hearing watering and stuff opening. Hold on. I'm connected. I swear to God, I heard a little squeaky sound of a chest opening and a watering. Somebody's here. But I didn't notice anybody join. Am I crazy? I just heard somebody harvesting stuff. Wouldn't it show up here if it said that somebody joined? Maybe it's a ghost. Ah! Maybe, did I walk by something that caused... I definitely heard the sound of something going in someone's pocket just now. This is wild. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. So did we come back to a haunted farm? It sounds like somebody's planting things. Is my audio just messed up? I don't know. Chibi, you've been meaning to play it, Minish Cap, but you haven't really been feeling the urge to play Zelda except for replaying some of your faves. Gotcha. If Minish Cap is available via NSO, I think it might be because they have a Game Boy Advance NSO. I feel like I remember seeing Minish Cap on there, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's the farm animals making sounds. Maybe it was the pigs digging up truffles was most of the stuff that I heard. It wouldn't explain the squeaky things, nor would it explain the sound of watering that I heard. But I could maybe explain the squeaky thing by like, maybe I walked past something and I didn't notice. So that would just leave like the watering can sound that I couldn't explain, but maybe something else made it. I don't know. Your computer is searching for the audio Suikoden. Yeah, that's funny. I am too. Okay, I think I'm confirming that the pigs are the ones making that sound by digging up the truffles. Oh, come on. Because I'm pretty sure I watched this truffle appear and the pigs were there digging it up. You and Chibi share the same brain cell, both worried that it's a ghost. Until we can find another explanation, I guess that's what we're gonna have to go with. The farm is haunted. Minish Cap is a great game, but 100%ing is definitely rough. What makes it so rough, Bugs? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to remember all the different chores that I need to do. I didn't pet any of the animals. Do I need to do that? Oh, what did I do? Okay. Put these in here. I've got some random seeds. Where did I get random seeds? From cutting the grass, maybe? And then eggies can go in there. I've got 2 more truffle. Oh, hello. 2 more truffles, but we've got more of these out here. No. Okay, there's still so many more chores. What platform is Minish Cap on? It would be the Game Boy Advance one, I'm pretty sure. Okay, mushroom's not ready. How about Everglades Song? Oh, for the location that Neko's trying to name? Let's see. Minish Cap should be playable for you then. You could look into it. Maybe it could be your next Zelda, Slayer of Demons. Neko, I haven't watched season 2 yet. Oh, it has been. Okay. And Everglades Song just seems too long, which is fair. Maidenhead, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had an awesome stream. I hope everyone had a good time with Maidenhead today. Let me see what you guys are playing. Welcome in Vixoria as well. Playing some Brothership. Very nice. That wasn't a game that I ever got to. But I hope you guys are enjoying. Maybe I'll get to play it someday. But yeah, welcome everybody. Once again, thank you so much for coming in with the raid. But if anybody does need to do a raid and run, no worries at all. We always like to make sure that everybody's taking care of themselves around here. So if you guys have any post-stream care things to do, especially you Maidenhead, please feel free to go ahead and do your thing. No worries. But if y'all are sticking around, we're playing some Stardew today. It's been over a month since I've gotten a chance to play Stardew because I was trying to finish up Resident Evil for Halloween and I was a little bit late on that, so we only finished it last night. Hey, Victoria, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, only just finished Resident Evil, so now kind of returning to do a few things on the farm, have a nice cozy day. But yeah. Let's see. I was almost caught up with chat when you guys arrived, so let me just go back a couple messages here. Let's see. Place is supposed to be... Okay, so Neko, our friend Neko is writing a story and they're trying to name like a, what was that, club/restaurant location, kind of? And didn't want a name that was too long, so Everglades Song seems too long. The place is supposed to be more than its 2 owners. It's supposed to be more than its 2 owners. What do you mean by that? More than its 2 owners. And Bug said, finding all the fusion, this is in regards to 100% Minish Cap 2, and especially getting all the figurines is apparently something that is difficult to do. Oh yeah, all the fusions, because that would be all those little the tokens? I don't remember what they're called, but those little circles that you get that match the different halves. Yeah, I pretty much just whatever I found, sure, I fused it if they happen to fit together, but I definitely didn't try to find them all. So yeah, I could see how that would be quite intense to do. Okay, so that caught me up with chat before the raid. Let's see, Slayer of Demons, if you're seriously contemplating 100%ing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the Minish Cap cannot be harder. Oh my gosh, how many Koroks are there in Breath of the Wild again? Isn't it like 300 or 500 or some crazy number, hundreds at the very least? So yeah, I guess if you're down for that challenge, you would definitely be down for Minish Cap. How am I doing? Thanks for asking, Maidenhead. I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually prepping for a pretty big work trip that I'm going on later this week, but I decided that I'm going to try and do my best to take my stream setup with me. So I actually like downloaded OBS and stuff on my work computer, which is like kind of funny. It just feels weird to be opening that up on my work computer, but I refuse to like bring a personal laptop along with me on this trip in addition to my work trip. So trying to make all that work, streaming on the road. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing good. How are you? Bugs, not hard, just pretty tedious. Are the fusions Are you saying, sorry, are you saying that Bugs in regard to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, or are you saying that in regards to Minish Cap, or maybe both? Neko, Dusk doesn't want her name on the thing. She just wants to be the bartender because she loves making drinks. That helps the soul. Oh, okay. So were you saying that, like the name of the place could come from the name of the two bartender, or like the two owners of it, but then one of the owners didn't necessarily want their name in there? Is that what you're saying? Eternal Flower. What was the one that we said? Eden Flower, I think, was the one that we kind of said. Let's see. Maidenhead. Which Resident Evil did I play? I played the first Resident Evil, but not the original release of it. I played the 2002 version that was released on GameCube, and we played the majority of it on my GameCube, but it started like not reading the disc properly towards the end. So for the last like 2 or 3 streams, we finished it up on the Wii. But yeah, it was a really fun playthrough. It was my first time ever playing any kind of Resident Evil game, and I had no idea what to expect. I honestly thought that Resident Evil was gonna be like, I don't know, just shoot a bunch of zombies and that's it. I had no idea that there was this whole like mystery, puzzly aspect to it, and it ended up being a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. I don't know that I'll play. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Blade. Welcome in, Blade. I don't know that I'll play any other Resident Evil games because I've heard that they get pretty different as the series goes on. So I'm kind of more interested in looking up the lore now and just like finding out what the whole story is around Resident Evil, because it really captivated me. I find it all super interesting. So I want to know more for sure. Have you played any of the Resident Evil games? Brothership is okay. It has moments which frustrate you, and it's certainly the longest Mario and Luigi game. You're making your way with it. Okay. I wonder if I should attempt to play it then, because I played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga on stream, and I felt like that game was kind of long. So if you're saying that this one is the longest of the Mario and Luigi games, maybe I better steer clear, because perhaps I just don't have the patience for it. Let's see. Neko or Bug said figurines is the gacha game. Are you talking about Wind Waker now? Or just its own thing? I'm sorry, I'm not following Bugs. Neko, the owners of the place want it to be more than a place with their names. They want it to be a safe place for those who need it, a place for the weary and the lost to come. Oh, that's such a nice concept. I really like that. Like a community space for everybody. I love it. So you want the name to represent that somehow, like to communicate to people that it is going to be a safe place to come and find refuge and that all are welcome. Maybe like, I guess, I'm trying to think, does Eden work for that? Because Eden, I mean, technically, if we go by the story, didn't it only have 2 people? Which doesn't feel all inclusive, but it does feel like maybe a new beginning kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I still like the name, but if you wanted to go in a different direction, I'm sure you couldn't go wrong. 900 Koroxy? I'm sorry, what? I was saying 300, 500. Try almost twice that? Are you kidding me? What the heck? That's in Breath of the Wild. A similar number in Tears of the Kingdom. You're 100% going for it one day. Oh my gosh. You're crazy, Slayer of Demons. Whenever you do get it done, you need to send us all the stats for when you finish the game and be like, okay, it took me a gajillion years. No, I'm sure it wouldn't take you that long. You're a pro gamer, right? But I'm curious to know how long it would take overall. Maidenhead, that's crazy. Hope that works out with you and the work is okay with me streaming on it. I think they would be. This trip is actually pretty dang long, which is why I was okay with getting some personal things on my laptop. I'm actually going to be gone for over a month on this work trip, and it doesn't seem fair to either require me to haul around 2 laptops or say you can't have those comforts that you're used to, you know? Like, the way that you relax and wind down, like you're not allowed to have that for over a month. So I was like, yeah, I deserve to have this. And also, you know, my work could have put protections on the laptop from downloading certain things, and I had permissions to download everything without needing to talk to IT. Like, it just let me do it. So I'm like, well, if there was an issue, IT would have restricted me beforehand, right? So because I definitely have had work computers that are very strict with what you can download, and pretty much anything that you have to install, they'd be like, no. So, hey, Grudge, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing today? We'll make sure we get you a shout out here, and we'll see what you were playing. But yeah, I hope you had a lovely stream. I hope that everybody had a good time with Grudge today. Welcome, welcome. If you guys don't know me, I'm Great Aurora. I play a lot of retro games on my channel. I know that Stardew probably isn't quite considered retro, but we just finished up Resident Evil, the original one, but the GameCube release of it yesterday. So we're taking a little break and playing some sweet Stardew today. My first time back on the farm since September. So yeah, just thought we'd have a cozy little stream. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody stopping in for the raid. As always, if anybody needs to raid and run, of course, feel free to go do so. We always want to make sure that everyone's taking care of themselves around here. So if you have any post-stream care things to do, please do go do your thing. But yeah, otherwise, if you're sticking around, I hope you're down for some cozy Stardew. And yeah, also, if you guys have not checked out Grudge's streams yet, she is such an awesome person to hang out with, whether you want to play with her or you just want to chill and chat or lurk. I often lurk while I'm working, and it's just a nice space to be and feel the presence of everybody. So yeah, definitely go check her out if you haven't yet. I'm going to continue attempting to catch up with chat here while I play. I always get behind, I feel like, especially in Stardew, because there's, you know, as it goes, a never-ending list of tasks to complete, so it's hard to juggle messages and getting everything done before the end of the day, but I'm doing my best here. Let's see, I think I said hello to Blade before the raid came in, so yeah, welcome in, Blade. And let's see, Aria, Jasmine Hall plays on relaxation and flowers. So for context, we're trying to help one of our friends here, Neko, name a like restaurant dance location in a story that she's working on, and it's trying to fit the vibes of a place for people to go and feel welcome and rest. So we're juggling around different names. So Jasmine Hall is Aria's suggestion. Chungus, Jim's Tavern. Ooh, that's quite different than the other suggestions we've had so far, but we'll consider it. Also has a numbing effect similar to alcohol. Jasmine does? Wait, I didn't know that. Is that why people drink jasmine tea? No, I don't know. I feel like people drink jasmine tea to relax. I don't know if that has anything to do with a numbing effect. Flower Garden could work since Hannah's unique magic that you have is able to make and control flowers using her own blood. Whoa, that's pretty creative. Is it like she's almost giving up her life force a little bit to create the flowers, or how exactly does that work? Or maybe it's more of a soft magic system and you don't need to necessarily have an explanation for it. I don't know. Ely brownies were a success. You added some orange drinking chocolate bits on top. Ooh, that sounds so good. I hope you enjoy, Ely. Let's see, we got a shout out for Blade. Partners in Time stream. Oh my god, I am probably not going to be the one to do that, but I'm sure you could find a lovely person who would be willing to be. Of all the Mario and Luigi games, why Partners in Time? Isn't that one of the like notorious ones that's not really that good? You like it? Oh, never mind. It's because it's really good, and Chibi likes it, Arya, obviously. Maidenhead, you've played a couple of Resident Evil games. 4 is certainly your favorite. Superstar Saga was fantastic. Partners in Time is in your favorites. Okay, I must be getting it mixed up with a different game then. Because if so many people are like, oh yeah, I really like that game, maybe it's not one of the ones that's on the bottom of the list like I was thinking. Others are great too. You think this one just drags a bit. It's not a bad game in its own right, but the others are better for you, you feel. Gotcha. I'm definitely more of a Paper Mario gal than the Mario and Luigi stuff, and I really, really enjoyed Super Mario RPG, because we played that on stream a little while ago too, but I don't know, at least with the one Mario and Luigi game that I've played, it was fun, but I don't think it like quite captured me to like have me play a lot more of the series. Eden is also a paradise of sorts. Eden Hall is taken, unfortunately. What has Eden Hall in it? Bugs and Minish Cap, you can spend shells you find to use the figurine machine, and you can get a random figurine. That's similar to... Hey Ben, welcome in! How are you doing today? That reminds me of Bugs of Link's Awakening, because you collected shells in that one as well, and used them as currency for stuff, but I don't think it was figurines. I think it was like actually upgrades for Link, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Garden of Paradise is longer than the other titles, but sounded like a cool bar. Garden of Paradise. Yeah, I could see that being the name of a bar in real life, kinda. A safe place. What about Bob's Discount Booty Trap Stuff? Sharp Object Emporium. Ah, yes. Names that just emanate safety. The thing is, you can get duplicates, so it takes a long time. Ooh, yeah, that does not sound fun, Bugs. Trying to see if Light might be playing with me today. Oh, it looks like she's not feeling the best, so she's probably not going to be on Stardew Valley. She was playing earlier, but oh wells. Hope you feel better. Okay. Let's see. The thing is, you can get duplicates. Okay, I read that one. Slayer of Demons, you're going to send a screenshot in the Discord followed by a selfie of you checking into an asylum. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, honestly, after 100%ing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like you would be in a bit of a mental state. I guess it depends on if you tried to do it all right in a row with no breaks, really, versus if you took your time with it. However, I feel like if you took your time with it, it would be like, I don't know, years of playing. So gotta find a good balance in there, I think. Dusk is a gothic angel, so she was from heaven, but she left to be a bartender to make drinks to heal the soul. Hannah was a place that people can feel safe. Oh, she wants a place where people can feel safe. Yeah, I see. So it's like, yeah, safety and healing. Those are the vibes of the location. All right, made it to when Grudge's raid came in, just to, I guess, give you guys an idea of where I am in chat. So, Skelly, welcome in. Lady Calamity. It's Christy, hello. Amonlin, welcome, welcome. Very sweet, good to see you. I hope everybody is doing well today. Thank you so much again for being here. Arya, you prefer Vinny's pointy objects in Death Trap Bazaar. Ah, yes. I couldn't think of a more perfect name myself. And thank you for doing that shout out, Chibi. Let's see, Maidenhead. That'd be a rough not to give... Yeah, for my trip, it would be rough, given that I'm gonna be away for a month. Crazy long time to be away. I know, that's why I'm like, I gotta make some kind of stream happen while I'm gone. Not just one, but like, it probably won't be my full stream schedule. I usually stream 3 times a week, and I'm like, could I maybe make it work with 2 times a week? That's kind of the hope, like 2 times a week, maybe slightly shorter streams than my usual. But yeah. It's really going to be dependent on like the workload for each given day, because so far on the work trips I've been on, it has varied so much. Like some days it's like legit I just stay in the hotel the entire time because there's like, oh, there's nothing for you to necessarily need to do. And for some context, like I work in like research and testing and stuff, so it's like I either need to be at the testing site doing work, or otherwise I can be like just doing work on my computer, which can happen from anywhere. So yeah, my workload has varied from just being in the hotel working on computer stuff to like being on site for potentially up to 12 hours working on test setup and trying to get tests done and stuff like that. So because it's so variable, I feel like I can't tell people ahead of time when I'll necessarily be on, just that I'm going to be trying to be there for folks. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best. You had fun in Dinkum. Time for you to get foods, but got you tabbed. Thank you so much. I appreciate the lurk, and again, I appreciate the raid, even though you probably can't hear me by this point. But glad you enjoyed Dinkums. I didn't even notice, actually. I don't think I double-checked the shout-out. Yeah, Dinkum. I've never played that game. The name of it is adorable, though. Chibi, a month-long Aurora hiatus would be too much. Yeah, exactly. I have done that in the past, y'all know, and it was very sad. So we're trying to avoid that as best as we can here. Jasmine has analgesic, pain-relieving properties and a calming sedative effect, and that's why people drink it. I had no idea. I always just assumed that it was for the flavor because it's very floral, obviously, being made of jasmine. And so, yeah, I'd never heard of these other things. It sounds good for when you're sick then, I suppose. Like, how come people don't recommend it more for when you're sick? Because I feel like ginger tea is mostly what I hear about. Neko, Hannah's half demon. She just needs to drop a drop of her blood and she can make any flower out of it and control it. And that's why her demon patterns on her skin are various flower patterns. Oh, that actually sounds very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna assume that we don't have enough coffee beans to start all these. We definitely have enough coffee beans to start all these. Fine, I'll do it. I really like when Ely plays to be able to do this because it's just a lot. And they're a pro, but I got this, don't worry. Oh, hold on. I'm actually not doing that great of a job, am I? Okay, we're gonna get in a good pattern here. Arya, Partners in Time has its moments, but it's considered worse than Superstar Saga. Which one is considered the best, I guess? Because the only ones that I have any playtime in are Superstar Saga, but I also attempted Bowser's Inside Story, which you guys have probably heard me say this story before, but when I started playing it, I didn't really give much thought to the fact that it was called Bowser's Inside Story. So the game starts and you eventually end up inside Bowser's stomach pretty early on, and I'm playing, walking around, whatever, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, gosh, how long is it gonna take before we get out of Bowser's insides? Like, when is the rest of the game gonna continue? And then I sat there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Hey, Lady KB, welcome to the farm. And yeah, that's when I realized it was called Bowser's Inside Story and that I likely wasn't getting out of there anytime soon. And because I was already kind of getting bored with it, I was like, yeah, this ain't it for me. So I didn't continue very far into that game, but I just always think that's so ridiculous that I was like, when are we gonna get out of Bowser? When that's the literal name of the game. There's no more Paper Marios to play besides Color Splash or Sticker Star. I got Paper Jam. I forgot that I bought it because I found it in my closet recently. Actually, it was when I was digging out all the cables to switch over to the Wii that one stream. Yeah, I totally forgot that I had it. Hello! How are you doing? I'm making coffee. So, does that one count? What do people think of Paper Jam? But it's also on DS, so like I would have to do some significant setup work in order to get it playable for you guys to watch, you know? We could play Paper Jam. Oh no, Arya said, Okay, so somebody did think of it though. What's wrong with Paper Jam? Oh no. Elwyn? Who's Elwyn? Also, welcome in, Lady KB. Welcome in to chat, I guess, because I welcomed you to the farm, but I didn't see your messages yet. Hello, hello, friend. Thank you for giving a shout out to Ben, by the way, Chibi. Wait, wrong stream. Okay, I was like, what? Elwyn? Is that me? Do I get to be Elwyn today? Hi, friend. How you doing? You know, Eden Hall was taken by an anime called Bartender. You watched it and loved it. Oh. Okay, so are you taking a little bit of inspiration from that by trying to have the name Eden inside? See, this is why the coffee is overwhelming, because it's just like you finish, but then you have to keep going around again because it goes so quickly. It finishes processing so quickly. So as soon as you've done, like, you're done loading everything, it's just time to go around again. I'm like, I don't know how much coffee we need. I hope Yuli wasn't saving these beans for anything else. I'm pretty sure this is what we wanted to do with them, but maybe I will just put the rest back because I have almost made 900 cups of coffee now, so yeah, that's probably good enough. You're doing good. Just did some skateboarding. Nice, Ben. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. And that was fun. Good. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm too scared to go skateboarding. Have I told you that before, Ben? I'm I don't know, I'm very intimidated by it. Just like going so fast, and usually skateboarding takes place on like concrete, which to me means that I could hurt myself pretty easily, so I've never actually really done it. Oh my god, there's a whole nother stack of 999 beans in here? Nah, this is good enough for me. It looks like I missed that one. Oh well. Let's see. Aurora shouldn't suffer through paper jam. What's wrong with paper jam? Oh my god. I feel like so many Paper Mario games have a bad name. It's so sad. Because the good games are so good. But then it just seems like the bad games are not even worth playing almost. Never try to 100% Super Mario Sunshine. Not worth the sanity loss. I would never. Do you know, just finishing the game almost drove me insane. Oh my god. That game was so hard. Way harder than I was expecting it to be. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be hard. I'm awful at platforming. And I don't know. It's one of the flagship Mario platforming games, clearly. So yeah, it was quite the challenge for me. Kind of crazy. Let's see, we got a shout out for Lady KB. Thank you so much, Chibi. It's down the street, actually. Is this the what? I forget. Pointy Things Emporium, something like that. Eden Hall is a real place. Oh, it's a cafe bar. It is also the name of the bar and bartender. There you go. That's exactly the one that Neko thought of, but I didn't know it was real as well. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Lady KB has gone to bed. Probably means I should also go to bed. I'm gonna sleep in Ely's house. Ely has the nicest house out of everybody. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, you had to update mods. Oh, I'm glad you made it into the farm. Thanks for playing with me today. Arya got a reboot. We got some stretchies. Wait, that just made me remember. Did I get... Yeah, Blade hydrated when he first came in, and I never did that. That was 20 minutes ago. Okay. We got that hydrate done. Hydrate for Ely too. Sorry, friends. Totally spaced on that. Okay. Think otherwise after stretchies, I should be caught up here. Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna do some stretchies. Feel free to stretch along if you wish. Okay. Lady KB, you good? Bartender Glass of God. Oh, so Bartender series is going again. Any good? Neko says it was amazing. Whoa. Seems worth it. Gonna give it a go. Heck yeah, check it out. Maidenhead, very fair. Gotta bounce. Nice to see you. Hope the work trip goes okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was good to see you as well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you around. Light, hello. Best is all we ask. Thank you, friend. Yeah, I mean, I also want to hang out and see everybody and everything. Like, I don't want to be away from y'all that long. So it is both external motivation to make sure that y'all get your fill, and also internal motivation because I'm like, I'm gonna miss you. Aria, genuinely though, if you're ever in Miyagi Prefecture, Eden Hall is a 3-minute walk from Sendai Station. Very worth it. Okay. We might actually be in Sendai when we're in Japan. I'm trying to remember. We got to a certain point, like booking hotels and stuff, and I think Sendai, did we actually get hotels in there? That was kind of the area where we had stopped at one point, and then we came back, and I don't remember if we skipped over it and went to a different part of our trip to start booking hotels, but we're gonna be around the Sendai area, I believe. So maybe we could check it out. Miyagi Prefecture. Okay, let's see. I think I didn't empty anything in the barns yesterday, maybe. So let me grab that. Or if I did, it was at the start of the day and I had forgotten that I did it. Got a shout out for Light. Thank you, Chibi. Ginger is invigorating. It's good for energy when you are sick. But I feel like pain relief would also be good for if you're sick, like if you have a headache and stuff. So maybe it just depends on the sickness. Or maybe, what if you did a twofer and had ginger jasmine tea? Would that be good? Maybe that would not be good. But somebody should try it, right? Let's try this again. I'm assuming that was in regards to trying to make it on the farm. So I'm glad it worked out. Sir Whale dives into the hot tub. We have a hot tub? Sick. Or did you construct this hot tub for me just so you could dive into it later? Because I'll take it. I'll take a free hot tub. But yeah, welcome in, Sir Whale. How you doing today? Ginger also boosts circulation and metabolism. That's why it promotes health. I see. Ginger just sounds like an all-around good thing because it also helps like upset stomachs and stuff, right? Where is this? I can't find the... Ah! There we go. Okay, had to be on that side of it. Whew. We got a shout out for Sir Whale. Thank you, thank you. Light, thank you for the lurk. Good luck on the farm. Wishing you the best. Thank you so much, friend. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Get some sleep. I know it's late where you're at. Let's see. To be not paper jam. Oh no. I think that I bought it before anybody had told me all this. Because I'm sure this is not the first time you guys have been like, paper jam, you know? You probably go BIS remake. I don't know what that is. BIS. Brothers in Science. No, I have no idea. Okay. Paper Jam, Superstar Saga remake. Is that SS? Partners in Time, Brothership, Dream Team, BIS OG, which is... I don't know. I can't think of anything funny. Okay, and then Superstar Saga OG. So I must have played the OG Superstar Saga because I did play it on Game Boy Advance, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think we used the Game Boy player on the GameCube to capture it and everything. So I don't know what they updated in the original, but apparently I played the worst one? Superstar Saga OG, literal worst, bottom of the list? Or is it at the top? It's probably at the top. Did I have it back? Oh, Bowser's Inside Story! God darn it! Literally the one that I talked about. Thank you, Aurea. Oh my god. I should have figured that one out. My goodness. Just think of one Mario-related word that starts with B, and I probably would have figured it out. But my brain couldn't get there. Okay, yeah. I need to make sure I understand your list ranking. Is it the first one is the worst and the last one is the best, or the other way around? Superstar Saga. Oh, is at the top. Okay, okay. So I played the best one. Hey, you did that. Ben. Oh my. Probably gonna put the oak resin somewhere. Let's see, Nico. Mostly because of Dusk Song's heritage. Even though she left her halo behind, she's still an angel. And so she's got to take care of people. We did Superstar Saga already. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so I guess this is an even stronger argument from Aurea for me to not necessarily play other Mario and Luigi games, because if it's at the top for her and I was a little bit meh on it, not meh, I just feel like it went on too long. Did I say that earlier? I think I mostly ragged on Bowser's Inside Story and getting bored in that one. Yeah, I would not say meh. I think that's the wrong description. It was just, I was having fun, and then at some point I was like, dang, the game is still going. So... yeah, maybe I would have a different ranking than Aurea if I did play them all and just like put some shorter games higher up or something, but I did feel like it overstayed its welcome a little bit. Let's see, Chungus, have to do some errands before Dart League tonight. Hope everyone has a nice evening. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good evening as well. And we'll see you later. Doing good. Had to deal with updating mods. Glad it was a success, Lady KB. Happy to have you on the farm today. Is that a strawberry? Well, there's one strawberry that I missed. I'm running out of seeds to replant, so I guess I'll grind up some potatoes to get more. Because we still have a few days. It's only the 22nd, and I think potatoes only take like 4 days or something. 6 days max, which we still have time for, so let's get to grinding here. That's just all the Mario and Luigi games are ranked. Your personal opinion. Got it. Well, I'm glad that I did play the top one, because, you know, if you're gonna start somewhere, that feels like a good spot. It's getting dark at 5 p.m. It's making you eepy. Oh, I feel like I don't notice as much when sunset is happening since I work from home, because if I just have my blinds closed and my lights on in my office, like, I don't know what's going on outside. So that hasn't affected me too much, but I really was hoping that I was going to be waking up early whenever daylight savings ended, but I just did a bad job on the day that the transition actually happened, and I ended up going to bed really late, which then kind of, oops, oh well, kind of put me like on the correct time already, because then the next day I slept in and woke up at my normal time, even though the time had changed. You know, it was still like 8 o'clock or whatever when I woke up, because I think it was the weekend, yeah, Sunday. So I don't know, I'm kind of mad because I wanted to be waking up earlier, but that's what happens. That's how it goes. I think I've told you about being afraid of skateboarding. Not so bad when you take it slow at first. Yeah, probably. And probably if you had somebody to teach you as well, maybe it'd be a little easier to get into it, because then you have somebody showing you the right techniques and how not to get hurt. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't learning how to fall something that you should probably do when learning how to skateboard as well? Because it can help you prevent injury if you know how to fall the right way. So even basics like that, I'm like, I don't know. So definitely takes a lot of skill. Okay, I don't know if these will be done in time, but I'm gonna plant them. I've got 105 potato seeds. Something tells me this is actually not gonna be enough, but let's see how far we get, I guess. You heard PJ kind of boring? PJ. Pearl Jam. Paper Jam. Not Pearl Jam. Oh my god. Paper Jam. Kind of boring. Oh my gosh. I was really close though. It's a bad Mario and Luigi game. You'd generally be very sad if I had to beat it. Oh no. Okay, maybe I'll just like dabble a little bit on my own or something to understand what you guys are talking about, and then drop the game after that. I think I got it because I was like, oh, it's got Paper Mario aspects to it. Isn't it just like a crossover between Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario? That feels like such a recipe for success. What went wrong? How could they have messed that up? Two beloved series? Replay Bug Fables. There's not going to be a stream that goes by without Chibi requesting Bug Fables. Potatoes are 5 days! Okay, wait. We have 6. Okay, we're good. Oh no, I ran out though. We need just a couple more seeds. Sorry, I panicked for a second because I lost track of the days. But thank you for letting me know, Lady KB. I did not even check the seeds before planting them, so it's good that I had a sort of memory of how long they took, just not exactly right. Aria, that said, you're very biased when it comes to RPGs. As an oldie, or as a fan of oldies, you have your special mod that shows you these things. Yeah, but it's still very helpful. I appreciate it. I'm thankful for your special mod. Adopting a baby. Wait, huh? In Stardew? Is it time? You and Harvey? What? Ignoring people's redeems. No, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm all caught up now, I said. I'm all caught up, I swears. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just grind all of these potatoes, and we can save the seeds for next season, because we always need extra seeds. Yes or no, yes or no? What did you pick? Wait. Oh, that's why. I was so far behind in chat. I had no idea, because we stayed on the save screen for a while last night. I'm gonna be a Stardew auntie. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. How long does it take for the baby to arrive? Does it take 9 in-game seasons? 9 seasons would be way more than 9 months in real life. Maybe 3. Oh, 2 weeks. Okay. Very different. How long am I gonna be in Japan again? Probably like 5 weeks. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to click on that. Yeah, probably 5 weeks. We don't have to worry about that right now though, because that's not until next year. I don't know if I will be streaming or not during that time, but at least during my work trip, I will. I'm gonna make an effort. Japan's just a little bit harder because Fran and I are going to be trying to work while we're there. So that's what's allowing us to stretch out our trip all the way to 5 weeks. And also, I don't know, I guess if I have to spend a lot of my day working, I probably want to spend the rest of the time exploring. And it's a little hard to justify to myself, like even spending 2 extra hours inside when I could be outside, like seeing what there is to see. But I'll just say it's not a 100% no. Maybe there's like a rainy day sometime where Fran and I are going to want to stay inside and chill, and then maybe it could happen. Who knows? But yeah, that's a long way off. Months and months away. Don't worry about that, Chibi. A month, 2 years? A month, a year? No, not that long. At least not the last 2. You're writing the story. Did you decide on the name? Like what name you liked best for the, I don't know what to call it. I guess restaurant. I'll just say restaurant. Did you figure it out, Neko? Ben. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna read the message out loud just because I don't want anybody to clip it, but you did indeed do exactly what you said, at least for all the avatars you did. Go to sleep for the night. Kate, you returned from Foods. Forgot to say that you were lurking. No worries. Welcome back. Hope you had a good dinner. Jasmine ginger tea is a real drink. Additionally, you could use jasmine as a base and make a smoothie or juice with ginger. True. That actually sounds pretty good. Can jasmine tea be its own herbal tea? Because I feel like I've usually heard of jasmine, like green tea. So I don't know, like, I guess you could make like a fully herbal jasmine ginger tea. I'd be more into that than mixing it with green tea, I think. Sir Whale, you're splashtastic. You have used your wallet today. Oh boy, I want to hear about the haul. Tell me. Hashtag protect Sir Whale's wallet. No, if you protect his wallet, then we don't get to live vicariously through Sir Whale and all the cool GameCube games that he's buying. He's taking the hit for all of us. Super Saga is at the top for you, righto. Sir Whale, you drove 4 hours to buy every single Studio Ghibli movie on VHS. Oh shoot! Not even GameCube games, and it's still basically just as exciting. That's awesome. Also, Lady KB, I saw you quit the farm. Let me know if you're making your way back or not. We're all getting tomorrow for the flower dance. Ooh, we get to watch, well, if Lady KB comes back, we get to watch her and Harvey dance. That'll be cute. You might, wait, can I ask Krobus? Will he dance with me? You might like Dream Team. It's probably not, probably the most accessible and beginner friendly, as in really beginner friendly, as in 3 hours of tutorials friendly. I don't know if I could get through that. You should go to the flower dance tomorrow. Don't worry about me. No, Krobus, come with me. Oh, he hugged me. That's so cute. Welcome back, Lady KB. I've never hugged him before. Are we at, like, does he trust me more? Are we at a new level in our relationship where hugs are allowed? That was so cute. I didn't know you could do that. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, if it had shorter tutorials, it would be #1 easily. This is the kind of game where you're like, I wish I could buy a save file where somebody has already gone past all that, you know? Okay, let's see. So today would be the last day I could plant anything, well, potatoes wise. I suppose parsnips. Is it parsnips or turnips that we plant? I always forget. But this is the last day for planting potatoes. So let me get rid of all the taters I got in my pockets. Tater seeds, I should say. Leo, it's a good example to never play the best game in a series first, because then you'll never want to play any of the other ones. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but imagine if you played like the worst one and then you'd be like, this game series isn't for me, you know? And that wouldn't be good either. I guess maybe both of us are coming to the conclusion then that you should play one in the middle first. Potato. Because if you play one in the middle and you like it, maybe it's a good litmus test for whether or not you truly like the series. Because if you only like the best one in the series, do you like the series or do you just like that game? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah, so I don't know. But I did play the best one and I didn't love it. So I feel like it was a good test for me personally. But if I were somebody else and I loved it, then I would still have to play another Mario and Luigi game to find out exactly how I felt about the series as a whole. To be fair, I probably could use the tutorials? Oh my. Okay, not wrong, but not 3 hours of tutorials. I would figure it out by then, I hope. If I hadn't figured it out by then, it probably would be from me not paying attention more than not understanding. But I don't know. Is the correct way to help somebody who's not paying attention just continuing to give them that information over and over? Maybe. Maybe that could work, but I feel like I would know what's going on by then. Aria, the tutorial hurts the replay value a lot. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to go through all that again. And they don't even have a thing, I'm assuming, where it's like if it realizes that you've played the game once already, that it would just skip it. Or, you know, the easiest thing to do would be to just like ask yes or no, do you want to start at this point, which is past the tutorial stuff, or even maybe develop the first part of the game in 2 different ways, and one of them is very tutorially and one of them is not. Bugs, heading out for the night. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, Bugs. We'll see you later. I guess for Bugs, but also for everybody, TBD kind of when the next stream this week is going to be, because I'll be leaving not tomorrow but the day after on my trip. I probably am not going to stream tomorrow just because I'll be doing final preparations and stuff, but yeah, so just keep an eye out on announcements and whatnot. I have a placeholder for the stream on Thursday right now, but it may or may not work out, so I will let you guys know. We good for anime night, or do I need to pack? I should be pretty much all packed except for like all the things that I need to pack the night before, stuff that I'm still using. So we should be good for anime night, Chibi. But thank you for asking. And if anybody does want to join anime night with us, where we've been watching a cute little show called My Love Story, which has been about this adorable couple just, I guess, seeing what it's like to be in a relationship for the first time. And they're very awkward, but also very, very cute. So I do recommend it. Is this? No, those don't go in there. Those go in here. I have not even left the farm once since we started playing this game because it just feels like there's so much to do. Although Lady KB has been helping out a lot, because sometimes I go to do a chore and then I'm like, it's already done. A little fairy came and helped me out. Aria, Pearl Jam has its boring moments, but with Eddie Vedder as lead singer, even the dull stuff is pretty interesting by comparison. I like Pearl Jam pretty well. I would say that there's definitely certain albums of theirs that I enjoy, and I don't necessarily dabble outside of that, but that's not because I'm like, oh, I don't like the rest of what they make. It's just me being too lazy to get into other albums, but I really like Backspacer. That's my favorite one. And Chibi, you can go stream without mentioning Bug Fables. I know you could. I'm just teasing you. Oh, there's a little truffle over here. Ben, learning how to fall correctly is a must in skateboarding. However, you skipped out on that, so you already get scraped and bruised when you skate. Oh no, but it toughened you up pretty good. Okay. You skipped out on that like at the beginning, or you still would say that you feel like you could do better with your falls? I don't think this situation is working here. We're obviously racking up a lot of milk and eggs that aren't getting processed, and I'm pretty sure I say something along those lines every single time I walk past this setup, but I have still been too lazy to do anything about it, so oh well. Aria, most of your favorite RPGs, with the exception of 6 RPGs, that feels like a lot, came out before 2003. Oh dang, you do like the oldies, don't you? Okay. How many favorite RPGs are on your list, I guess, if 6 of them are exceptions? That has me curious for sure. I'm gonna sell the rabbit's feet. Don't tell Ely. I think Ely saves the rabbit's feet for something, but I don't remember what it is, and they're kind of worth money, I think. So all of April, yeah, basically all of April. The last week of March and all of April is currently the plan. I think we start coming back home like one of the last few days of April, so that's the Japan trip. Just curious if you're gonna miss any streams while on vacation. Oh, are you gonna be gone the same time? Maybe Chibi is like, hey, this is perfect timing. I won't miss a single Aurora stream. Neko, you're very happy. Dreamlight Valley's Wishbone Ranch comes out next Wednesday, and you're gonna have fun with it. Well, they're adding Wishbone to it. I don't know that I realized that Wishbone was Disney. I loved Wishbone when I was a kid. Aw. All right, truffle's still processing. I don't have any place to put my excess truffles right now. Hopefully I don't lose it in there. Were there any in here? No, I don't see any in there. Okay. All right, 5 o'clock. And I think the chores are done. I'm gonna sip an espresso so I can walk a little faster. I'm gonna see, wasn't today the day that said the bookseller was in town? That might have been yesterday, but I'll go check, find out. Most commonly, jasmine is green tea. You could make it strictly a botanical tea though. See, I think I would like that more. Green tea just isn't my favorite. Oh no, bookseller was yesterday. And I also clicked on the wrong place. Town. Shoot. Well, I guess we can check in the trash around here. But yeah, I don't know why. I love matcha, but I don't really like regular green tea. You would think that since matcha would seemingly have a stronger green tea flavor, that I would be fine with it, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I steep it wrong. I think green tea you're not supposed to steep for very long at all, so I bet you I steep it too long and it becomes bitter and then it's my fault. But, you know, gotta stick to a tea that allows for some user error, I suppose, if you're somebody like me. So I'll just use that as my excuse. Should be seeing other people buying stuff makes you want to buy stuff, and you have to Christmas shop. I gotta save your money for some Christmas gifts. That's fair. Ugh. But that's still pretty exciting. Do you have a VHS player, Sir Whale? Sorry, pretty exciting that Sir Whale got all the Ghibli movies. Because I'm assuming that if you bought them all on VHS, you have a way to watch them. And if you don't, is your next stop to an antique shop to buy a VHS player? Also, you gotta be careful. Maybe you should try and, I don't know the proper word, but I'll just say rip them onto DVDs. Because the tapes can, like, deteriorate after a while. So you could make your own DVD copies of the original VHS version of the Studio Ghibli stuff since you've got them. They do make machines where you can put a VHS in one side and a DVD, like an empty DVD disc on the other side, and it will copy over what's on the VHS onto the DVD. My mom actually did that for a lot of our movies, so you could if you really wanted to. Dried jasmine isn't as fragrant. If you made it, what, with no green tea? Wouldn't the jasmine tea get hydrated within the tea itself, though? Let's see, do I have time to go to the secret woods? I still have my speed boost on. I might check it out real quick. Oh, and check these trash cans on the way. Dang it. I found trash in the trash can. Nobody wants that. Can you come to the dance? Yeah! I would love you at the flower dance, Chibi. I mean, honestly, Chibi, if you do have Steam and you've got Stardew, you're welcome to hop on at any time. Neko, the place is going to be called Flower Garden. Writing the dance scene between Allison and Alistair. They're dancing to a song from, did you say from Arcane? I lost my spot. Oh, you did! They're dancing to a song from Arcane. Is it the one, that... What's her face? Jinx and Echo dance to? Oh shoot, I overshot this by a lot, didn't I? Is it that one? A song that is sung in French, but the song in English is called My Greatest Enemy. Okay, I think it might be, because I feel like I remember that one maybe having some French lyrics. 10 o'clock. I did show up a little late, didn't I? My Froggy full though. Had to get Froggy some dinner. Heck yeah. Chibi, you never hugged your partner. I had never hugged them in Stardew before. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, hugs for Krobus. It was so cute. I legit wonder if he wouldn't have let me do that before. Maybe, I think you have to get, like, closer to your partner before they would allow it. I don't know. Or maybe just Krobus is special because, like, you're roommates. You're not romantic with him. So yeah, maybe you had to get closer with him before he would allow a hug. It could be logical. I don't think I've been neglectful, I hope. You're not being mean, Chibi. Oh my goodness. Probably like how you can smooch your spouse. Oh shoot, I can't find my way out. I'm stuck! Ah! I can definitely make it back before 2 though. Jen had a mod for unlimited smooches, but she had to turn it off when we were in the caverns. You'd both scramble for the ladder and get chomped by the baddies. Wait, what does that have to do with smooches? Oh, because you and Jin would get married. Oh my. Oh, wait, that's actually kind of cute. Help us. Oh, they want a rusty spoon and 20 bat wings. Oh my god, rusty spoon? We don't hold on to that crap. We throw those away. Oh no, this is gonna take a long time to find it for the poor raccoons. A rusty spoon. Ben, you're insane. At a point where you've learned to just take the pain instead of learning to fall properly. Oh my. Okay, well, as someone who doesn't skateboard at all, I recommend not doing that. Oh my goodness. You must be very dedicated, I guess. Let's see if I can finish emptying my pockets before the end of the night. We've got some recycle machines up here for my trash. Carrot seeds and a can and another mushroom. Carrot seeds can go here. Food bin for that. Mushroom should have gone in here. And I think this goes in here. No! Where do we keep our... This one. Okay. I did it! Ah! 130! I'll make it. Nobody worry. See? Easy peasy. Ely, what did you hear? I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. Aria, you have your top 25 pretty solidly made. Top 25? I don't even think I've played 25 RPGs. Dang, girl. Tibby, plan to be away April 11th to 24th. Oh, see, you're hardly gonna miss me at all. There you go. Wishbone, the cute doggo show. Yeah. Like the actual real dog, not a cartoon or anything. I'm considering spending my day all balled up in Witch in the Corner, Grovis! You could have come to the flower dance with me. Oh. You don't mean that. What did I say? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Why does he hate me now? We were hugging yesterday and now he's like, you don't mean that. As if I said something horrid to him. I did not. I accidentally put my eggs in here. Krobus, this is for you. Wish Blossom, a ranch with horses. Get to tame and ride 3 special horses, Maximus, Con, and Pegasus. Oh wait, did I read it wrong? Did I say... I don't know if it was a typo or if I read it wrong. Let's blame it on me because that's more than likely the case. Okay, so they're bringing Maximus. Maximus is from Tangled, I know that. Con, I think, is Mulan's horse. Is that correct? And then Pegasus, obviously Hercules. This is an amazing gift. Okay. Are you happy with me again? I'm sorry, Krobus. I don't know what went wrong. We're supporting pirating. What? What did I say? I don't remember. I'm getting blamed for so many things. Oh no. It's Sam's holiday shopping list. Great. I'm not buying anything for Sam. I'm not buying anything for anybody except Krobus. And I don't even need to buy things for Krobus because he likes what we make on the farm. Eggies. Grabs a person of interest and rushes to the dance. Yeah, you would be so cute, Shivy. You could get the perfect little dress. Oh, speaking of which, oh my gosh, I should change my outfit before the flower dance. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here in a cowboy hat. This was my outfit the last time we played. We had the desert festival. Just like Harvey likes pickles. You like dancing? No, Krobus likes eggs. Yeah, and we can make pickles for Harvey. Is that your flower dance outfit? Oh, you're so cute, little bow. Okay, I'll just be a cowboy. But yeah, we were doing like missions in the cavern and stuff, which is why I was all dressed up. And this is how, what's her face, dressed me. Emily, I think, right? So that's what I went as. I like rusty spoons. We'd both scramble for the ladder in the caverns and end up accidentally smooching instead of climbing the ladder because you were panic clicking. Oh my gosh. That's pretty hilarious. Glad that you won't miss any streams. Yeah. You'll be gone for a lot of the time when I'm gone. It'll work out really well, Chibi. Let's see what's at the shop. Oh! I'm not gonna ask you to dance with me, Lady KB, because I think you have plans with Harvey. But... are you getting close to me because you're asking me to dance with you? Should I hit yes? Well, you can say no, I guess. I can't handle my request. She's at the shop. It just happened twice in a row. I was like, maybe she's doing this on purpose. I don't know. Rare crow. I think we have that. No, you should dance with Harvey. It's your first flower dance since getting married. Oh my, stop. Okay, but we're gonna be adorable. I'll do it. You can dance with Harvey any old year. Me immediately changing my tune as soon as I've been asked. Alright. Let me know whenever you're done chatting with folks and I'll get us started here. Khan is Mulan's horse. The 3 characters will be in the game too. Cruella, keep her away from Wishbone, Snow White, and Tigger. Nice. Let's see, Ben. It's too late to tell you not to take the pain because you've been skateboarding for almost 2 years alongside increasing your pain tolerance, so you're already tough. Oh gosh. Well, I guess if it works for you, then yeah, I can't say much. You know what you're doing. Tibi, you're not being annoying. Don't say that. No sorries. But Khan did nothing wrong. Mushu's the one who calls him a cow and protects Mulan. Yes, I agree. I don't think Khan does anything wrong. I think he's a loyal horse. Just realized that your game has you naked. What do you mean? The tank top? Is that an undershirt? Like a default undershirt? Because I think the bow is cute. It actually kind of works with the skirt and everything. I wasn't lying when I said you looked adorable. Chibi, you were referencing Star Trek. Oh, is there an enemy called Khan in Star Trek? Lady KB, your game has you in a flower dance outfit. Oh, you'll have to send a screenshot for us. No Wishbone, it's Wish Blossom. Okay, so that was my fault. Sorry, Chibi, I led you astray. Wishbone is the cute dog show, but apparently it's not Disney. Which makes sense now, because I was like, I didn't know that was Disney. It's probably not. Wish Blossom, my bad, my bad. Let's see, but you did buy Lucky, the Dalmatian in Dreamlight Valley. So you have a Dalmatian. Yay, still cute doggos. Brad doesn't know the Wrath of Khan. Is that the Star Trek thing? If it is, then no, I'm not familiar with the reference. If it's something else, I'm not familiar with this reference either, and I'm sorry. Ben, you had some connection problems, couldn't catch any response if I read your comment. I said that I have to just accept that you know what you're doing, Ben, and I trust that you know how to take care of yourself. Oh wait, now I see that you're naked, Lady KB. They took off your bow. They took off your skirt. I guess it's because of your mods. That's funny though that you left wearing stuff and now you're here not wearing stuff. Okay, interesting. I need to rewatch Star Trek. I have only seen most of one season of one of those Star Trek series, but I don't know which one it was. Oh, Lady KB is sending screenshots right now. Oh, you look so cute! Yeah, a little white dress. It matches like, oh, what everybody else is wearing because that's a mod as well. Oh, very, very cute. I love it. Okay, you wanna get dancing? We ready to go? Or are you chatting Harvey up? Not Discovery. I hope that's not the one I watched. It might have been the one I watched. I don't remember what it was called. I don't know if I even remember the storyline. It was a while ago now. Oh my goodness. Is there any storyline where they gender bend one of the characters? This is what Lady KB is supposed to be wearing. She's not supposed to be naked. She had on a cute little white flower dress like everybody else. But she was wearing that the entire time. Everybody was wearing that the entire time. This is hilarious. I thought I was gonna be the one that looked foolish in my outfit, but turns out no outfit was apparently an option. You can get 3 doggos. Oh, which are the 3, Neko? Ben, you started having a first aid kit with you. When you skate for a reason. Okay, so you are taking precautions. That's good. Remind me to send it. The mod? Heck yeah. Your grass also looks like a slightly different color than my grass. Do you have a lot of mods affecting the way that it looks? I think you've told me there was a certain mod that you mentioned before that I was like, I legit want to get that, and then I never actually pulled the trigger on it, and I don't remember what it was now. I'm gonna move these right there because that's where I want those. 42 mods. Okay, there's quite a few. Although I have seen somebody who had like over 100 mods. Their game was kind of laggy though. This is not where I wanted to go. I want to go in the shed. Lucky from 101 Dalmatians, Nana from Peter Pan, and Max from Little Mermaid. Aww. Very good doggo friends. Trying to think like what other dogs they could add. Disney dog. I mean, obviously there's 100 dogs from 101 Dalmatians, so there's that as an easy one to say off the bat. I guess, weren't there some like superhero dog movie? Bolt? Is Bolt Disney? Maybe they could add that eventually. Oliver and Company. I don't remember the actual dog's name. Oh, Lady from Lady and the Tramp. What about her? And also the Tramp from Lady and the Tramp. And they have puppies at the end too. There's lots of Disney dogs that they could add. Add in more of these guys. Oh boy, add in a lot more of those guys. Shoot, already midnight. No, not that. We're going up. Nothing goes more hand in hand than Aurora and not knowing any pop culture media references. Listen. It's actually true. It's pretty dang true. I know the things that I know, and I don't know more than that. Which is a statement that can be said by literally anybody. But I don't know. It's less than everybody else, okay? The things I know are less than everybody else. That's just the way that I am. It can't be helped. No, I cannot start watching media to catch up. It's too late, you guys. I'm a lost cause. Okay, we did it. We did it! Oh, I should have put that one random truffle in the bin to start processing. Oh well. Hopefully I remember to do it tomorrow. Lady and the Tramp are going to be unlockable villagers next year. Okay, so they have plans for it. Always good to add in more dogs. Can't go wrong with that. Speaking of which, is there a way to get multiple pets in this game? Because that would be pretty cute. Wasn't there a thing where you could unlock a second dog or a second pet? Yeah, because we have a turtle. We have a dog and a turtle. I don't know if it had to be a turtle. Lance the Mance or something, right? Maybe we could. What if Krobus only hugs on Tuesdays? I've learned to overcome my bias against humans, but dwarves still disgust me. Oh. I don't know what I did to— oh, you click to hug. And right click works. Okay. I guess just after you've talked to him once is when you can start doing it. Very cute though. Speaking of, if it isn't annoying, you can post your favorite RPGs for Aurora Media Exposure. Let's do it. Is this gonna be the list of 25? Woo, what is that red? That is so bright. She's on a mission to go somewhere with that. 25 RPGs. Let's first off, after you post them, see how many I can even recognize. Be like, yes, I've heard of that. No, I haven't. Not even just played, just have I heard of it or not. Harvey likes wine, but what's the bright red stuff? It almost looked like blood. Is Harvey a vampire? And he just says that it's wine, but he's actually drinking bottles of blood. He's a doctor. That gives him access to blood. Strawberry wine's a good cover, but I don't know. Have you ever seen him out of the hospital during the day, or does he only come out at night? You give him your blood every night, see? She admits it freely. Harvey, a vampire, confirmed. Neko next year is early of 2026, Lady and the Tramp. And then spring, oh, no, you do mean is, I see. Spring is discover the beauty and nature with a free-spirited adventure. Summer is enjoy a mythological adventure. My goodness, they have these planned out very far in advance, don't they? I'm surprised they actually tell you that far in advance as well, because you would think that they would just tell you, like, I don't know, a month before or a week before or something like that, but you know it's coming up. Right, and her theories. It's a true theory. We've just confirmed it. Lady KB said. Okay, we're starting at, wait, number 15. Oh, 15 through 25 first. Okay, okay, I see. And then 6 through 13. Oh no, this order is confusing. You were being sarcastic. No. Listen. Listen. I have a written record right here of you saying it. There was no /s to indicate sarcasm. Therefore, we have to take what you said seriously. And it seriously sounds like Harvey's a vampire, if you ask me. Gosh, so many things. Okay, I have a random truffle in my pocket. Random truffle, hello. He does blood tests on you. He just tells you that he's taking your blood for blood tests. He's actually taking it to drink it. And then he puts it in bottles and tells you that it's strawberry wine. Just saying. Okay, wish your list was in reverse order now for copy paste reasons. No worry, I'm gonna read it in order. So we'll start at 25. Dragon Quest. Okay, I've heard of the Dragon Quest series. He's not a vampire. Did you know that the mirror test might not work to tell if a vampire is a vampire? Because apparently the reason, Kate told us this, right? I think this was Kate, that apparently the reason that vampires couldn't be seen in mirrors is because mirrors were historically actually made out of silver, and vampires apparently don't get along with silver, so that's why they didn't have reflections. So if you have a modern day mirror, your vampire might be showing up in it. So I'm just saying that's not a way to prove me wrong. All right, so Dragon Quest V, Fallout 2. Wouldn't have necessarily guessed that that's an RPG, but I guess that makes sense. I would think of it as an adventure game, but you are leveling up as you go, yeah? So, I mean, there's very clearly adventure RPGs. That is a very common crossover genre. He's been out in the moonlight and the daylight. I haven't personally seen him in the daylight. You caught him in town before he went to the clinic. Well, also, to add to the vampire lore, apparently it is also possible for vampires to go out in daylight. I think this was also what Kate told us, is that like the original way that the vampires functioned in Dracula was that they could go out in the day, but it made them weaker such that you could kill them. But it wasn't necessarily that the daylight itself killed them. It just was like, okay, now I'm vulnerable and could be killed by people. So even if they go out in the daylight, still not a guarantee that they wouldn't be a vampire. All right. Sorry, Arya. So Dragon Quest V, Fallout 2, Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. That one definitely had to make it on the list. Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. Woo woo. Okay. I don't know how many RPGs Aria has played, but I'm glad that Paper Mario made it to the list. You know, Crowley doesn't go out in the daylight. Maybe they're a vampire. Vampires don't look like a blob. Okay. Oh, where'd Krobus go? Vampires look like people. The very fact that Krobus does not look like a human person excludes him from the possibility of being a vampire. So, I don't know. Harvey definitely looks like a person. Number 21 is Secrets of Mana, which I've heard of. 20 is Xenoblade Chronicles, also have heard of it. Number 19, Final Fantasy IV, also have heard of it. Okay, I'm not doing bad so far. However, out of these, the only one I've played is Thousand Year Door. Earthbound, another one that I've heard of. And then 17, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. You're gonna forever miss Frontier Z, but this is close. Okay, I don't know what that means. I've heard of Monster Hunter, but I don't know if Monster Hunter Generations is different. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Aria Symphonia. Number 15, Tales of Symphonia, which is a game that I know and plan on playing. 14, Atelier, I don't know which one. Estia and Logi, Alchemists of the Dusk Sky. don't know if I have heard of that one. And if I have, it's probably just because Arya has mentioned it before. Then we have Super Mario RPG. Heck yeah, I've played that one. Literally the only two on her list that I've played are Mario games. Let's see. For number 11, Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Okay, I had no idea there would be a Fire Emblem with that name. And then number 10, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Oh. Were you destroying things to get my attention? What was that about? It's just like acting out in rage, like, notice me. Okay. Anyways. Number 9, Suikoden 5. Okay. And then we've got Lufia 2 for number 8. You're trying to murder me for calling Harvey a vampire. You know, you should just hand me over to Harvey if you want me gone, because he could get rid of all my blood. I know what he would do with it. He's not a vampire. He is Harvey. Harvey the vampire. Okay, number 7, Persona 3. Number 6, Mother 3. I didn't say Harvey wasn't a good boy just because he's a vampire. Those are not mutually exclusive. And I still have heard of both of those two, but I have not heard of Lufia before. I have heard of Shin Megami Tensei. And then we're in the top 5. Number 5 is Final Fantasy VI. Number 4, Xenosaga Episode 3. Number 3, Chrono Trigger, which I think I got confused with Xenoblade Chronicles earlier. Oh gosh. Okay. And number 2, Suikoden. Number 1, Xenogears. Wow. Are Chrono Trigger and... Hold on. Let me make sure I say the right game. Xenoblade Chronicles. Are those related? Is Chrono whatever related to those games? It seems like a lot of the Xenoblade ones made it on your list, Zarya, so that must be a really, really good series. The Calyx achievement? What does that mean? If anyone is a vampire, it's Abby and Sevi. Okay, Abby does like go up into the mountains to play her flute at night, so even if she's not a vampire, like maybe she's a fae or something like that. Sebastian, yeah, he's got total vampire vibes. You got me there. Harvey's main thing is that he's got access to blood, so you know, it's not nothing, but he does not look like Sebastian. This is true. Let's see, Neko. It was on the Dreamlight Valley showcase that happened last month. They showed the new DLC, the Wish Blossom Ranch, which does not say Wishbone at all. He could be a werewolf. Does he disappear once a month? What makes you think he would be a werewolf? Okay, after Wish Blossom Ranch, the next update is Cinderella and then next year's roadmap of releases. Oh, so Cinderella's coming before the end of the year. Cute. Should we throw him in a rushing river and see if he lives? No, we wouldn't do that to Harvey. Never. Never. He doesn't really go out at night. Oh, so you think he's staying inside to protect people? That still makes him a good boy. Fallout 2 is much more RPG than later Fallout games. If you know Diablo, I've heard of it. I've never played it. Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 are very similar to Diablo. Cool. Yeah, I've never seen any gameplay of Diablo. I'm sorry, Arya. Okay, I'm gonna follow this little arrow down here and see what we can find harvest-wise, or foraging-wise, I mean. Blobs can be vampires? I don't think so. I think vampires have to look humanoid. And the only thing, like, similarity that Krobus has to people are, like, I guess he's got legs, a mouth, and eyes, but that's it. And his mouth goes all the way through him. So, you know, it's not quite the same. How long have I had my model? That's a good question. I could look that up for you. Definitely a few years. I'm curious now that you've said it. Oh, thank you for that. I did need a posture check. And a hydrate. Appreciate you, Ely. Let me see. Basically just gonna go check with the person that I bought it with, see what our last messages are dated, and Bob's your uncle, right? That should give me the date. Okay, while I look that up, Chibi, I have not had my model for 69 years. If I did, that would be very impressive. Always an instant classic. Yup. You could count on Chibi. She's got the most accurate information all the time. No bug fables. Oop. What do you mean no bug fables? What, on her RPG list? This is a glaring omission, Arya. What do you have to say about no bug fables on your RPG list? Chrono Trigger is unrelated. It's related to Chrono Cross. Okay, so I must just be conflating two different series that we've talked about multiple times. Okay, got it. My bad. But Xenoblade Chronicles is the one that I've been thinking of playing. Okay. So it looks like Sir Whale 2022. I believe 2022. Let me just double check. Yes, confirming 2022. That's how long I've had it. It looks like I got it early 2022 and then like went through some revisions like kind of throughout the year with the artist. So I think I had my final version toward the end of 2022, but like the overall model, like her look has been the same. It's been like clothing, accessories, and controller and stuff that has changed. So, but like the face has stayed the same the entire time. So wow, it's gonna be my, is it 3rd or 4th anniversary? If I got it in 2022, 1 year would be 23, so 2 would be 24. 3 would have been 25 this year, so she'll be 4 years old in 2026, January. Cute. Blade a vampire? No, Blade's a sword, Chibi. Silly Chibi. We've seen Blade's true form. It's definitely a sword. A fae? I mean, faes do weird things like playing flute out in the forest in the middle of the night, right? Like, that's a total fae thing to do. I guess you and Kate are the experts, right, Chibi? And since Kate has already gone to bed, that means that you are the matter expert right now. So you have to tell us. Do you think that she's a fae? She also has purple hair, which if that's natural purple hair, that is also fae seeming to me. Leo, you have beaten Xenoblade Chronicle, sorry, just Xenoblade 2. I don't know if it's Xenoblade Chronicles, and conclude that you hate it with a burning passion. Oh no. What happened in your playthrough, Leo? What do you dislike about the game? Hate it with a burning passion. Dang. That's a very intense feedback. Offers Harvey some silver. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't take it. Too bad there's only gold in this game. No, that's not true. You have gold money, but you can have... Wait, okay. Lady KB, this is a good test. Whoever in this game, if you give them silver ore or a silver block and they hate it, that person could be a vampire. Can you gift Harvey some silver today and let us know what he says? Wait, I can gift Harvey silver, right? Am I allowed to gift your husband things in the game? Maybe. Okay, now actually I feel like I have a mission to go around town gifting everybody a block of silver and see how they react to it. Then they're all vampires. What? Everybody hates silver in this town? Is that why pretty much nobody ever moves here, is because this entire Pelican town is infested with vampires? Xenoblade is loosely related to Xenosaga Cross, I think. 2 and 3 being the strongest ties, and Xenogears is still sort of a lone wolf. Oh, I gotta empty my pockets. Hold on. Chibi, no! What about offering the silver? Are you nervous about what Harvey would say if you offered him silver, Lady KB? Why would you be nervous about that? Just asking, innocently. I should empty my pockets before doing all this, but whatever. A lot of it still fits because I've already picked up a ton of coffee. He has pointy leaf. Kroby. Kroby has pointy leaf. What does that mean? First of all, there is no silver, just iron. Oh, fudge, you're right. It is iron. Dang it! Oh, forget it. My whole idea for the quest is ruined now. Are there any things that you can donate to the museum that are silver? The only people who like iron bars are Clint and Maru. Everyone else hates / dislikes it. Well, we can't go by iron. Who would want a big old heavy bar of iron? Silver would be totally different. Okay, so we need to... Is there silver in the game? I feel like one of the things that you can donate to the museum would have to be silver, right? Teeth! Teeth, not leaf! Oh, it does say teeth! And it's not even spelled with an A. Oh my god. My bad. Thank you, Lady KB. Oh my gosh. Yes, he does have pointy tooth, but just one. Vampires have to have two. But you're right, you're right. Okay, we've got a little bit of evidence. Does he doesn't just have one. He's kind of got like, oh, that's not where I want to put those. He's got like squiggles in his mouth. I wouldn't say he has legit teeth, but he's got like pointy squiggles, which is not nothing, you know? Is that the one with the in-game gacha? This is probably a question for Arya, I would say, if you're asking about one of these RPGs. Oh yeah, the ancient fruit goes in Ely's house along with the coffee, so that makes sense. And this goes in here. Dolomite, marble, lunarite. I had the model when you joined, Ely, and you have it 3 years, 8 months. Oh, it doesn't tell me the year, does it? I'd have to do math. But maybe it was recently. Yeah, actually, that must have been like right after I got my model, because I said she was going to turn 4 in January, and you're really close to 4 months. So yeah, it was pretty brand new when you got here. Oh, let's see. What did Lady KB say? Silver is only describing crop quality. There's really no museum item that uses silver? This is so disappointing. It's because Concerned Ape didn't want us to investigate who are vampires and who are not. What the heck? I vote for an update to get silver into the game so that way we can know. You and Chibi share a taste for Pikmins. You have solidarity. Oh my. Why is that coming up right now? We were not talking about that at all. Arya, you actually love Xenoblade 2, but learning the game makes it so much more fun. Bug Fables is in your top 100. Did we ever get an answer to how many RPGs you've played, Arya? Because the fact that you have a top 100 means that you've played more than 100, and I am in awe right now. Chibi, you're never wrong, like when you say you're not cute or smart. There are things that I disagree with you about, Chibi, we'll say, I guess. You can settle for top 100. Arya is a very avid gamer to have so many under her belt. Holy moly. You did share the mod for the flower dance. Thank you, Lady KB. Okay. Sorry, I just noticed that I had a work message from a little while ago, but I will check it probably in the morning. I think is fine. It didn't seem urgent. Okay. Paper King, Chibi is in your top 100. She's all 100 of them. Let's go. Chibi is all 100 of my top 100 too. I agree. Chibi is bestest. Okay, is this Xenoblade Chronicles 2 XC2? Has some of the most satisfying combat in the series after Endgame. There's something called Xenoblade Endgame? Oh, can't go that way. Kroby could be a vampire that is stuck in mid-fog transformation. Ooh, that's an interesting theory, because that could explain why he wouldn't want blood or anything either. Like, can you even eat while you're in mid-fog transformation? He's been trying to turn it into a bat for the last 20 years, but he hasn't been able to succeed. Kirby? Kirby could be a vampire. He sucks after all. This is a good point. This is a good point. Kirby, you're on the sus list now. Alright, Okay, what is this stuff anyway? Mystic syrup. I have no idea what it's used for. I just keep collecting it because we're producing it. Really cool. The Aurora model's iconic. Aw. And also, Kivalante, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing all right. I do like my model, and as I've said before, and maybe as you guys have noticed, even if you've never heard me say it, it is based on my Animal Crossing villager that I had. And all of the outfits, except for my Aurora outfit, all of the outfits are actually clothing items that you can get in Animal Crossing, which is pretty dang cute, I think. So, but yeah, this one is like a top that is a sweater scarf combination. And you don't usually see it, but I actually have a whole outfit on. Hold on, watch this. Let me reveal myself. Can I do that? Actually, I might have it. No, I think I can do it. Hold on. Unlock. Shrinking so you can see all of me. I got legs! Did you know I got legs? Whee! Look at me! So yeah, I got cute little shoes on, a little skirt and everything under here. Legs for free. Yeah, but my feet are still hidden by my shoes, so, you know, you don't get that for free. I don't even know exactly where I was placed. Somewhere about here. Yeah, so, you know, I'm Aurora all the way down. Okay, what else was I doing? Oh, Kivalante, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I appreciate that so much. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you again for the raid. Anybody who is joining us from Kivalante's stream, I hope you had a good time there. If anybody does need to do a raid and run, no worries. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. So if you have any post-stream care things to do, please go ahead and do that. But otherwise, if you're sticking around, we're playing some Stardew today. Also, if you don't know me, I'm Great Aurora. I play a lot of retro games on my channel, actually. We're taking a little break with some Stardew at the moment, but we did just finish up Resident Evil on the GameCube yesterday, so I was playing that for about the last month or so. But we do have our little community farm that we return to every once in a while, so that's what you're catching today. But yeah, welcome in. Oi! How are you? How's your stream? Bookshop Simulator. Oh, that sounds cute. I have not played that one before. There's a lot of good simulator games, though. Like Card Shop Simulator is something that came out recently that I think was popular for a bit, so that sounds very cozy. Aw. No eggies. Truffles. Truffles go in the truffle makers. Or the truffle oil makers. Ah! There we go. If you'll, hopefully, be a little bit patient with me, Kivalante. I am behind in chat. I am eternally behind in chat. So I'm gonna, scroll up back to where I was in the chat order and, oops, just continue catching up with folks. Hold on, let me figure out what's going on here first. I've put the eggs in with the milk. Okay, I think that's good. I need to put that in, sell the honey, drop off beans and fruit at Ely's house. Then we'll be good. They all escaped again. You definitely had more than one person watching. Oh, no worries. It usually happens towards the end of stream. Once you say that you're wrapping up, the people that don't have interest in raiding usually head out, and then, you know, the number is always lower than what it was. So, but I don't mind at all. Of course, of course. I just appreciate you stopping by and thinking of me. Hope you're having fun. You go back to lurking. Sounds good. I really appreciate the lurk. Let's see. What did I say? These things going in here. Beans and fruits. Oh no, fruits aren't in there. I don't know where. Is this what happened to all the fruits? I'm not the one in charge of the wine, so I feel like I don't want to touch that. I don't know if that's going into caskets. I don't know. I guess I could pick it up, but I don't know what's happening to it. Okay, let me scroll back up here. Let's see. That's what the last things I read was about Kirby being a vampire. Oh yeah, and really cool that the Aurora model is iconic. That's right, I showed off my leggies. To be, oh, the Fae are pretty wacky like that. Okay, so you think it could be possible for, what's her face? Abigail. That's her. Leo, you genuinely hate the combat of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and think it's annoying. The story was also very melodramatic and typical with simple surprises and some stuff that you weren't into. Oh boy, Leo. Let's see. Arya says, you do have thoughts about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 early game. Did you finish the whole game, Leo? Did you say that? The blushy, crushy incident is also infamous. Okay, it sounds like she knows exactly what you're referring to. It's got a name. The blushy, crushy incident. Oh my god. That's crazy. Silver better than gold. I agree. I prefer wearing silver to gold. I like the look of it a lot more. You think everyone in Stardew generally hates craftables and resources? Probably because they think it's boring, because they know that it's something, well, okay, I'll say what I was going to say, but I don't know if it's true. I was going to say that they know that it's something that you just have a lot of and it's kind of a lazy gift, but there's stuff that you can just forage and give to people and they like it, so I don't know that that's necessarily true. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess people just don't want a lump of iron, which kind of makes sense in real life. Chris has foiled again. What did we foil you on, Chibi? I will say Xenoblade Chronicles 1 better than Xenoblade Chronicles Cross, which is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, so that one is the worst one. But wait, how you ranked them before? But they all hold up. Is this your personal ranking or is this the consensus ranking? Because I thought Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is higher up, but maybe I'm forgetting because you did list a lot of Xenoblade games, so I must be getting it mixed up. They're all very strong games, but 3 being somewhat too reliant for the end game hurts it a bit. Okay, it's somewhat... Is 2 supposed to be TOO or is 2 referencing Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I don't know. But you don't think any of the games are mediocre. Gotcha. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has the in-game gotcha, but admittedly you can beat the game with only common blades. A sardine frenzy has begun at the beach, okay. You have done this just to prove a point that you don't need to participate in the gotcha if you don't like the gotcha. I mean, it's good that you can beat the game without it, because otherwise it does sound a little bit annoying. But some people probably find it fun. I mean, who doesn't love a gotcha? I don't love a gotcha if you gotta pay real money for it, but if it's just in a game, I don't know. Also, luckily, it's not P2W? Player to world. No, I don't know what P2W means. Hashtag bring silver to Stardew. Yes. Chibi wants to know if it was hard to beat it without getting an upgraded sword, and Arya said no. Don't have an exact count, but the number is around 250. Whoa, I'm assuming this is the number of RPGs that you've played? Not even number of games, number of RPGs? This is crazy. Oh, we've lost some stones here. It's kind of growing all the way across. Okay. Arya... Oh, that was the don't have an exact count, but around 250 thing. And then Ely said, Stardew Wiki says that there's a silver saber, which is a weapon that you can get in the Adventurers Guild. But I don't think you can gift people weapons, can you? That would be kind of interesting. This pig's name is Pody? That must have been a default name. I don't think that was one that somebody redeemed. What the heck kind of name is Pody? Silver? Saber? Blade? True! Blade is a silver sword with... This is what was in the bottle. Red fruit? No, does not add up. I don't think so. Nope. There's definitely something else in there. But yeah. Blade is definitely a silver blade, so it sounds to me like he makes an appearance in Stardew as the Silver Saber. That's actually a pretty cool nickname. Strawberry. You sound like the bear out in the woods, Lady KV. You can't gift it. Yeah, okay, so confirmed you cannot gift weapons. I didn't think you could, but I've never technically tried, so I guess there was a possibility that you could, and I had just never been crazy enough to do it. Alright, I'm gonna start grinding seeds for... not tomorrow, but I guess the following day, because that is when we're going to be changing over to the next season. I'm going to guess that Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, so we should be able to play tomorrow and the changeover to the next season, and then maybe 1 or 2 days past that. So that'll be pretty good time to wrap up, because it will let us get all settled for the new season. And that will mean that it'll be easier to pick up next time, not having to worry about that transition. But yeah, I do gotta get started then on seeds, because I have no idea what we have. Okay, harvest these. You guys are making me blush. You are the best, Chibi. Aww. Aria, endgame just being the end of the game before New Game Plus. Look at that. I knew what NG was today. Literally was told yesterday, but I remembered. At least for one day I remembered. Okay. I probably should have put all this stuff away, honestly, before coming in here, because I probably want to grind up a bunch of different seeds, and now I've got kind of pretty full pockets here. Let's see, we can get rid of this thing as well. I guess, oh, and the wool too, because I can start processing that. Okay, so yeah, let me start some seeds and then I can come back. So I need summer bin stuff. Ooh, blubs. Blueberries are so good. But we have a gajillion blueberries. Kate, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It was good to see you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Off for the night. Thanks for the stream. Hope the rest goes great. Thank you, thank you. The backpack and the toolbar look more colorful than you remember. Yeah, I've got a little mod to make it like pink and kind of mermaidy, because I really like those vibes. So that's why it looks like that. But you were correct. Good eye. Let's see. Ely, looks like there is a vampire Sebastian mod. Wait, for real? Okay, so we were not the first ones to notice this. That's actually pretty hilarious. Vampire Sebastian. Maybe should I do a lot of things that aren't blueberries? Ooh, grapes. No. Let's grind up all the grapes. We don't have that many, and they keep reproducing. I really like the plants that keep reproducing. Told you. Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all about Harvey. Let's see. Hops are always good. We can make a lot of that. And then I think corn, because corn carries over. So does sunflower seeds, but they're kind of a pain in the butt, in my opinion. Oh, look, we have a lot of sunflower seeds. We also have a lot of summer seeds. Okay. So yeah, I definitely won't worry about sunflowers. Maybe I'll just make a few summer squash. We also don't have many of these, so maybe I'll just do that. And radish. Sure, we don't have that many radishes either. Okay. We have a lot of squash. I'm not going to do squash, actually. And we have a lot of blueberries, so I'm not going to worry about that either. I don't have any peppers, so may as well just throw that into mix, because I think those reproduce as well. So I'm going to start off the ones that are pretty low and prioritize getting all that done. And I guess I didn't need to empty my pockets, because I got space for everything that I wanted to grab. Legs for free, and feet, but feet with shoes on, though. That's an important stipulation. She's got legs. Cool leg moment. Thank you, Arya. It gave you the perfect opportunity to use your leg emote. Amazing. And thank you for giving Kivalante a shout out, Chibi, if I didn't say that earlier. Oh, I already ran out of... Wow, that was fast. I got 5 more grapes here. That's it. Okay. So yeah, we definitely need to plant all of those. Up our grape game, you know? You also forgot about Xenoblade DLC. 3 and 2 have such good DLC. Okay. I kind of doubt that it would improve Leo's opinion of it, given the strong feeling he has towards it. Like, there's no way that DLC is gonna make that up, but it is important to account for, because, you know, gotta get the full experience. Torna is wonderful, and Future Redeemed is so amazing. I'm assuming these are the names of the DLCs. The vampire test was foiled. It was indeed. So sad. Okay, let's do... I think the next lowest is actually the radishes here. And then we'll do the hops. And then move on to peppers and corn. Aria, can't say the same for Future Connected, though. This is another DLC? Oh, you asked me earlier if I was playing with mods, Kivalante. I'm sorry, I was so far behind in chat. But yeah, just a couple. Pretty much, actually it might be just this aesthetic one is the main thing. I'm pretty sure that's the case. This aesthetic one is the main thing. There might be a few other mods I have in order to get this one working. Because usually the way Smappy works is it's like, oh, this mod relies on this mod, which relies on this mod. So I think I have like 7 total installed, but this is the only one that like really changes anything about the game. Everything else, I don't know. They're just like background stuff, I guess. You're playing with more mods, but they don't always show. Yeah. Sometimes, the mods don't carry across between games, and so then you just show up naked at the flower dance. It's great. All right, so that was that. Hops. Wow, that's really all we have left is... Oh, and I pulled out some tomatoes, didn't I? Okay. So hops, corn, tomatoes, and peppers. So after the hops, we'll do the tomatoes, because that was technically the next lowest. No, we ain't eating the hops. Although you produce so many hops, they regrow, or you can harvest them every single day. So you can produce so many hops that you can just like eat hops all summer long for energy. I did that once in one of my save files. It felt wrong, but it was the food that we had on the farm. So that was the farm that I had with Funky Chunk. Alright, usually the ranking goes number 1, then Torna, then Future Redeemed, then 2, then 3, Cross, and Future Connected. Ranking goes Torna. Okay, so the people rank the DLCs among the games? You think Cross's main issue is the story. It's one of the most fun games of all time. Whoa. Like mechanics and gameplay wise, you mean? And then the story is just a little bit weak? Also, Future Connected isn't a bad game. It's just the worst Xenoblade game. Maybe I'm getting confused because some of these sound like not Xenoblade game names, but they are, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's the name of the DLC, right? I think that's where my confusion is coming in. All right, one last hop. And then on to maters. It is getting late. I said on to maters, but it sounded like tomatoes. Okay. Chibi, you folks are the best. Aw, everybody here is awesome. Okay, I'll just do this last round of tomatoes and then I'll go ahead and go to bed here. Gotta stop at some point. Let's see. Oh, shout out to Ka. Nice try, Chibi. Looks like we actually did get the shout out for Kate. Thank you, friend. There are mods involved. Yes, so there are a few little mods here and there, but not too many. Okay, I think that's everything that I wanted to sell. So let me just head on to bed. Oh wait, no, let me put away this milk and the eggs. No, not there. Here. Oh yeah, sorry, I have to interact with the hopper, not with the... Okay, I think that got all of them. Not with the cheese maker. Blade, no sorries for not chatting. What the heck is this? You know the rules. Got home shortly before I went live and you're wiped. Oh gosh, no worries, Blade. I hope you got some rest. You were trying to entice me to dance. To wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Aria's got the dance moves. Dance, dance, dance. Hey, Lady KB's happy to see you, Blade. Aria, Future Connected is the epilogue of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition. Okay, so is it its own game, or this is the DLC that you were talking about? Maybe I did understand correctly, and then I just confused myself, it seems. Okay, cool. So let's go finish grinding up tomatoes. We'll harvest whatever else we can today as well. Oh gosh, it looks like a lot. Okay, let me organize my pockets. So these are seeds for next year. That's one that I'm working on. Working on. This is gonna go in a bin. This is gonna go in a bin. This is gonna go in a bin. Cool. Okay, so now let's harvest all this stuff, and then once I drop it all off in the shed, that will be when we continue grinding up seeds. Okay, so sorry. Future Connected is the epilogue of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition. It is largely Melia's game, one of the characters. Torna is almost a completely different game than Xenoblade 2, despite it being DLC. Okay, so these were all DLCs. Or were they not? Because you were saying like 1 and 2 as well, so the DLC was getting ranked against the actual games. Is that the correct understanding? It takes place before most of the events of 2. Future Redeemed is a prequel of 3. Got it. Okay. Got it as in I understand what you're saying, not that I have it memorized or anything. It's basically its own game. It comes with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Oh, so it's like really long DLC then, I guess, if it comes with its own game. Or like, is essentially its own game, I mean. Okay, cool. Beans go in Ely's house. And then I think I only harvested strawberries otherwise. Oh no, a few potatoes and 1 cauliflower. Excuse you, lantern. Beans. Alright. Let's see. Usually... Well, I was gonna say, usually we've got a few more folks on the farm to prep for a new season, but that's not necessarily true. We've gotten it done with 2 people before. This is gonna be fine. We got this. This is the last time I'm gonna be putting stuff in the spring box for a while. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna grind up the whole stack that's in my pocket. Maybe I'll even be prepping stuff for next year, but oop. I'll just be thankful for that later. Don't worry, Xenosaga is much easier. So, what was the other one that I got confused about earlier? Chrono Trigger. What is Chrono Trigger? I'm pretty sure I know what Xenoblade Chronicles is. I think that's the one that you and Yuki convinced me to play. I'm pretty sure Yuki was very excited about it. And I've had a video saved forever that I watched a long time ago that I'm like, oh, this will be a good reference for the future, that's like helping figure out which version of Xenoblade Chronicles to play. Or was it Chrono Trigger? Oh my god. I have this video saved. Let me check. Pretty sure I still have it saved. So I have to go to watch later. It's like the top one on my... Yeah, oh, it is Chrono Trigger! Fudge. Okay. I need an explainer. Do a quick rundown of both of the series. You said they're not related at all. They're both RPGs though, I assume. What the heck? I got so totally mixed up. I was so sure that it was Xenoblade Chronicles, the one that you guys, but you convinced me of like Chrono Trigger. Isn't there Chrono Cross? There's Chrono Cross and Xenoblade Chronicles Cross? Because didn't you just rank a cross game in the most recent list that you get? You did! 1 Torna Future Redeemed 2 3 X. Is that X a 10 or is it a cross? Oh no. Oh no. Just because Chrono begins with Cro and also Chronicles begins with Cro. I guess they both begin with Chron. Chrono and Chronicles. Oh, sorry. I almost offered you my tomato, Lady KB. I'm just trying to get more seeds for... I keep interacting with the computer, but yeah, more seeds for tomorrow. Do you want a tomato? Oh, you look so cool! The sunglasses! That's amazing. Oh. I don't think I've worn sunglasses as an accessory before in this game because I like the hats too much and it takes up the same slot as the hats, but you look so good. Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross are their own games. It involves wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Okay. Oh, you gave me a pair. You did! Oh my god. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Maybe the sunglasses are as good as the hats. Ooh, I should see if I have like a secret agent outfit. Just like a suit or something that I could put on. That would be perfect to go with the sunglasses. I get inspired by just like one particular item outfit all the time in this game. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta construct a whole outfit around it. It's gonna be amazing. Are you doing tomatoes too? Oh, I've already got like 200 tomato seeds in my pocket. Here, how about this? Do you want to do the corn? And then I've got peppers as well to grind up. I've got 280 peppers. I thought you were just picking up my seeds. I didn't realize you were putting more in. So you stay on that side. I'll stay on this side. And we'll get peppers and corn done at the same time. Unless you don't want corn. It's okay if you don't want corn. Okay. You were putting something else back. Thought my corn was rejected. Sunglasses plus 69 style points. Heck yeah. You are a good helper. I appreciate you. Where did my sound go? I guess there's just no music right now because you can still hear like the noises for putting stuff in. This game is so random with when it plays music and when it doesn't. But I'm sure tomorrow in game it will play music since it's the new season. But it's so quiet whenever it does it. It's like, are you still there? Are you still there? Sometimes the music goes bloop. Yeah, it disappears. Disappears into nothingness. Okay, I guess since I have 200-ish tomato seeds, once I get 200 pepper seeds, that's probably where I'll call it, and then I'll work on my outfit for the rest of the day. So I've got 94 radish seeds. That was using all of our radishes. I've got 211 tomato seeds. I've got 34 red cabbage seeds, which was all of our cabbages. I've got 140 hops seeds, which was all of our hops, and 49 grape seeds, which was all of our grapes. So most of this is like we're fully repopulating our stock from seed form, but some of it we do just already have a lot of. And I'm not bothering making any blueberry seeds because we've got thousands of blueberries in the chest, so I figure we probably would be okay not doing any blueberries on the farm this summer. But yeah, tomorrow's the big day. Oh, I did realize it probably is going to take twice as long with the pepper seeds, eh? Since now I'm doing half. That's all right. Okay. And go. Go. It's a hurry up and wait situation right now. Also, our stuff is coming out at the same time, which is pretty funny. We're both like standing and waiting at the same time. Chrono Trigger has an active battle timer. It takes place on Earth, basically. Are you trying to time it with me? No, you're also reading something right now. Okay, or typing. Chrono Cross is turn-based RPG. Takes place in an alternate timeline of Chrono Trigger. Okay. And then Xenosaga is a turn-based RPG in space. Trying to figure out how to give me a tux. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of clothes in my house. I was gonna look through and see what I've got. That's really sweet though. Okay, so turn-based RPG in space. Xenogears is a turn-based RPG with mechs. Xenoblade 1 takes place in the past. How do you know it's the past? Isn't it like the present for that game? On two giant titans that you explore. Future Connected takes place on one part of the Titans. Okay, yeah, it was supposed to be Titans. Xenoblade X10 Cross is future Xenoblade with mechs on one big planet. Oh, I've got two of mine out of sync now. I don't know what I did. 2 takes place on mini Titans. Torna takes place mostly on Torna. 3 takes place on what is essentially a merged version of Xenoblade 1 and 2. Future Redeemed is very similar in this regard. Okay. So for the Chrono stuff, there are only 2. For Xenoblade, there are a gajillion, it sounds like. I almost have 200 pepper seeds already. That's pretty good. I'm at 183. So yeah, I'm going to stop at 200. Feel free to stop at 200 corn seeds if you want, Lady KB. Okay. Is there a reason that you guys, because I think both you and Yuki recommended it, that you recommended Chrono Trigger over Chrono Cross? Because I guess my thinking, oh, I have exactly 200, I realized. My thinking is that because I love Paper Mario so much, which is a turn-based RPG, I would just expect people to be recommending to me other turn-based RPGs, but you said Chrono Trigger has a, what did you say, an active battle timer. Is that the same as Child of Light? Because that one had like a timer mechanic for how the turns happened. And I don't know what active whatever means that you were saying. They want to do squash. They keep reproducing. I felt like we had a lot of squash, so I didn't personally grind up any squash. If you want to, you can. But I'm, for now, sticking with what I got in my pocket. So I've got the grapes, the hops, red cabbage, radish, and peppers. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go change it to a cool outfit for tomorrow. And by cool, I do not mean cool for the summer. I mean, it's gotta match my sunglasses, baby. Oh, I've got a darkness shirt. That could be something. Pendant shirt. Oh god, that could also be something. Black leather jacket. Okay, we're getting somewhere. A belted coat. I have just one that's called shirt, but that's a black shirt. A red tuxedo. We're not doing that. Let's see. Studded vest, maybe. Dark bandana shirt, maybe. Wow, I actually have a lot of black shirts, don't I? Prismatic shirt. No, probably not for this. A fish shirt. No. What else? What else? I think, honestly, I've got enough black themed shirts now that I can just already go to the pants, and I don't have that many. I've got like dark gray shorts, relaxed fit pants that are dark brown. Oh, I have a black skirt. Okay, that might be my only option. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a black skirt. And for hats, chicken mask. Ooh, dark velvet bow. Which hat? I ain't doing a fedora. I can't. The flat topped hat, like a pilgrim hat. Raccoon hat. Squire's helmet. Mr. Keys hat could be. Pirate hat, another Mr. Keys hat, and sunglasses. Oh wait, I can't do hat. Duh. I just said earlier that the sunglasses take the hat spot, so let's put, oh, I'm wearing black baggy pants. That will work too. I guess honestly my outfit didn't look that bad, but I kind of want to switch to the black leather jacket. And this skirt. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to change my shoes. I have black shoes. Dark boots. I don't wear boots for the stats. I wear boots for the fashion, baby. Oh, I look so good. Leather jacket and like a, I don't know, a pleated skirt, I think. It's hard to tell, but very cute. Okay, and I've got all the seeds in my pocket, so I'm ready for tomorrow. Let's get this and probably that is gonna be the most efficient. And I'm ready for bed. Trigger is just a better game, more charming, better pacing, also has much more freedom. There's also 50 playable characters and lots of missables in Chrono Cross. Okay, missables are definitely stressful for me. Okay. It's best to think of Xenoblade separately from Saga or Gears. Okay. Right, okay, because there's Xenoblade, Xenosaga, Xenogears. So there's like a Xeno group of games that is split into 3 branches, and then there's, you know, each of their own series under those 3 branches, and then Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. Got it, okay. Trying to explain some of the story of Chrono Cross requires a flowchart, no joke. Oh gosh. Well, I guess if I am gonna play Chrono Trigger and the stories are related in timey-wimey weird ways. Wait, the coffee beans stay? Oh, I didn't know that. But I was just gonna say, Arya, maybe there could potentially be spoilers, so maybe it's better that it is difficult to explain, because then I won't get spoilers if we're just not going over the story. But I guess Xenoblade and Xenosaga and Xenogear are not on my list. So if there's anything you want to say about those story-wise, feel free. You can mend Taylor's shoes to have fashion and stats? What? I didn't know that. Okay. That definitely puts this game up higher. It was already pretty high up before, but I do like that you can change the shoes to have different stats and still look fashionable. Aria, you think Chrono Cross is actually worth it, but heads up, it's minimum 3 playthroughs for the whole story. Nope, nope. I cannot. I have such a long list of games. I can't stick with one game for 3. Is it really not gonna cut that? Like for 3 whole playthroughs. I just feel like that's a lot to ask. Oh shoot, I forgot my tools can do stuff and things. I've been doing one freaking little square at a time. Oh my god. It has obviously been way too long since I've played this game. What was I thinking? I'm being so inefficient. We're never gonna get the farm ready in time. No. We're gonna... Lady KB's on top of it, so it will happen. Wow, that was also very inefficient. Huh. Okay, so it's best to do it in long, tall columns. Never say never. We'll get it done. I will make it so. 1, 2, 3. And maybe like here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I'm being efficient. Oh, well, I just watered our furnace. Probably not the best way to care for that. Okay. Man, the coffee definitely is nice though, because it's taken up so much space here. So many things we don't have to replant. Although now it's making me wonder if we should have done more coffee, and then this whole section could have been coffee. Oh, and also, I think this is supposed to go all the way to the corner, isn't it? Well, we had music for a little while. What the heck? It already stopped that quickly? Game just doesn't want to play music today. I wonder how the heck it decides. Look at her go. She's being so efficient down there. Okay, Lady KB, once I have this area watered, I'm gonna go ahead and plant stuff here. I'm gonna have to be careful because I have a lot of hops and grapes, and I know you can plant those in a way that they can't be harvested, so I'm gonna do my best. I think there's a mod where you can walk through them. I don't remember if I got that one or not. I don't think so. Leo, you think Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memories or the playthrough? There's a chance that I could play that one while I'm gone on my trip, Leo, because it's on the Switch and I'm taking the Switch with me, so stay tuned. Hopefully we can make it work. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is like every other... Okay, thank God. I guess the grapes were in the wrong bin. That must have been why it looked like we didn't have that many. Okay. So I'm gonna plant like every other row. I hope the sprinklers aren't gonna get in the way of this idea. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Let me leave that one open. I want to be able to maneuver around the sprinklers, so I'm gonna do like that, I guess. Yeah, because we want to be able to get in here to harvest what's in here, so that's good. But this should be fine. Maybe just leave one spot in the middle. I know it's not in the middle, but this is a even number of spaces across, so it can't be the middle. Okay, cool. Guess the only thing is you're gonna have to go in and out of here for that little spot, but otherwise it's fine. So I'll do the rest of this. Actually, what are these? 11, and then continues. 9, 5, and continues. So let's do, and what is this one? Just once. So this one will be like, we'll continue the whole summer. That will be this little plot. Oh god. Oh god. That's a bad... might have to move that scarecrow eventually. Ario, Xenoblade 1 and Cross. I have not been corrected yet on Cross, so I'm still assuming that's the right way to say it. They have fashion. Okay. Is this your way to entice me to play the games? The stories are pretty easy, just very long. One is a tale of revenge turned into stopping the end of the world. Cross is survival on a distant planet. That's mostly it. 2 is trying to take Pyra, your friend and weapon, to Elysium. And 3 is war sucks. Not a bad message. You won't explain Xenosaga or Xenogears, but mostly because I don't have a PlayStation. Okay, sure. I guess that's fair. All right, because the coffee also continuously produces, I'm gonna also plant these guys here as well. And then this whole plot will also be continually producing and we won't have to plant anything else here all summer, which I prefer. It's so much more low maintenance. People flip between X or Cross. Okay, I'm just gonna say Cross since Chrono Cross is the other one, and if I say the same thing for both, then I won't get them mixed up because they're the same. Well, they're not the same, but the word is the same. You know what I mean. Shadow the Hedgehog game? What about Shadow the Hedgehog game? I don't have the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Shibby, what's going on? Is there a new Shadow the Hedgehog game or something that got announced? What's with the exclamation? Tell us. Okay. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna go vertical with stuff that is gonna get picked up. That way, as you go from right to left here, it'll be like things that we're gonna have to replant, and then on the far side it'll be things that are gonna stay, I think. This just makes it easier to check on the stuff that you have to replant, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Oh, you want me to stream it? Okay. I know. I still have not been back to that one game store where I picked up Sonic Heroes and saw that Shadow the Hedgehog game, so I couldn't tell you if they still have it, but it's always in the back of my mind. That's for sure. Arya, Xenosaga and Suikoden 2 constantly go back and forth between your favorite and second favorite games. Dying. Xenogears is just so unbelievably good. High praise indeed. Well, let's see. Suikoden 2 was on your list as well, right, Arya, or no? Let's see. I think I'm just gonna finish off with the peppers here. And I didn't plant too many hops, but hopefully that's okay. They're kind of annoying to walk through anyway. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough peppers to finish this out. It's gonna be close. Oh no, this doesn't go all the way up. Okay, is it still gonna be close? Hey Daniel, welcome in. How's it going today? All right, I think we did it. I think we got it all done. We didn't plant corn. Oh, well, okay. Once all of the shoot, no corn or tomatoes. Tomatoes, I'm not as worried about. We still have a lot of. Well, we had a lot of tomatoes in storage before you and I ground them all up. We've got a lot of peppers. But this whole area is cabbage and radishes. So once we harvest this, let's replace it with corn. Because the corn will last till the next season, so that'll be good. And then maybe we should have done this whole thing corn. It's too late now, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The seeds are planted. We're gonna get some produce. We're gonna make some monies. How am I doing? I'm all right, Daniel. Thanks for asking. I fell asleep very late last night because I accidentally had caffeine at like 3 p.m. Not accidentally. I thought about it. Really, I started drinking it at like 2, but then I was just so slow to drink it that by the time 3 o'clock came around, I was like, crap, I still have half my matcha left. So then I chugged it. And then I fell asleep very late because I couldn't fall asleep. And then that made me sleepy today. So other than that, I'm doing well. You like monies? Me too. We need monies for my niece and nephew. Oh, I don't think, shoot, I don't think I can be on long enough today for the niece or nephew to appear. Do you know how many days are left for it? Because I'm gonna guess it's like almost an entire another week, right? Our stones have filled up. Oh no. We need another bin for more stones. Do we have stones in here? Yeah, 1 week. Okay. I guess I can fit around 1 week in a full stream, so it would be like the next time that we play Stardew would be like we'd hopefully play until your little baby is born. I'm gonna put the clay in there too because I don't know what else to do with that. All right, dropping off extra seeds and I think I'm good. So what do you say, Lady KB? 1 more day? Oh shoot, hold on. You would have to be on for it too. True. I would be very upset if time was passing for your pregnancy and you were not even playing in the game. Your baby is born when you're not here. Oh my god. That would be a very interesting turn for the game to take. 1 more day. Okay, let's do it. Resin and nope, oak resin in this one. And we'll grab these 2. Suikoden 2 was number 2. Xenogears was number 1. Last year, these were reversed. Just depends on which one that you miss more. Aw, so to me it sounds like they're tied. And then it's just how you feel on the day-to-day, which one is in the number 1 spot. Aw. There's Lance. Oh, we have a cat, not a dog. Oh! Oh, the cat gave me a fish! I didn't know that was a thing! That's so cute. It caught it for me. Alright, yeah. We'll do better on the monies as our crops come out. Okay. Ugh. It's probably good that we're only doing 1 more day because I'm still a little bit sleepy. Oh, man. The spreading weeds have caused damage to your farm. What the heck? What weeds? Let me at them. Oh, hold on. Croby. Good morning. Can I do a regular talk?
I tried my best to make human food.
A lucky lunch! Oh, that's so sweet!
You can eat it later. Don't worry about it.
Ah, hugs. That's adorable. Okay, well, I'm gonna put my special lucky lunch in here. And I'm probably just gonna sell the fish and the sea urchin, but that's cool that I got them. We have all 3. Wait, we have all 3 what? We have all 3... I don't know. Oh, pets! We have dog, cat, and Toidle. Daniel, you had hot dogs and beans for dinner. Nice. Classic meal. Man. My partner and I have been eating vegetarian at home for the longest time. So it's been a while since I've had a hot dog, but we're not like fully vegetarian because we eat whatever we want when we go out. We just don't cook meat at home. But honestly, I love me a good hot dog. This is sad. I missed 1 spot. No. Okay. Should I plant 1 tomato for you, Lady KB, in the middle of all the peppers? That's what I'm gonna do. Let me have the tomato seeds with me. That way, any spot that I find that's open. Oh, you have the tomato seeds. Oh no, I have the tomato seeds. Corn. Okay, fine. Any 1 random spot that is open, I will plant corn. I forgot that we had like 100 summer seeds as well that we could have used. We may have gone a little overboard. It's corn. I forget the rest of it. It has the juice. Whoever made that video is a national treasure. Come on, there you go. Arya, it's weird. Xenoblade Cross is your third favorite game, but it's not your top 25 RPGs. What? Why are we getting all confusing now? How can it be one of your top favorites, but not also in your top 25 RPGs? Because objectively, the story is weaker. And you think 30% of an RPG is its story. Oh, dang. Same with the person who made the radioactive shrimp from Walmart song. I don't know that I've seen that one actually, Lady KB. What the heck? Just got back to streaming, need a little break. Yeah, that's fair. It's good that you listened to yourself and took the break. I know some people feel like pressure to keep going even when they're not feeling it, but it's really, really important to take a break when you need it. So good job, Daniel. And also good to see you back. Oh, I think that was the only gap. Oh, no, I think I just can't see because of the honey. Okay. Yeah, we have one corn. One lonely corn. That's not bad though. Out of all those spots, only just missing one. I'll take it. Okay. So yeah, looking good otherwise. You will find it and send it to me. Okay. What did she say? Radioactive shrimp from Walmart song. I'm assuming this is to do with like maybe low quality shrimp that you can buy from Walmart, but I'm really not sure. Sounds like Fran's playing something. I can hear him freaking out in whatever game he's playing. Oh no. Dirty pen. We can't have a dirty pen. Oh, how did... Oh, because it's not the right... I was like, how did I miss? It was right on top of it. Wrong tool. My bad. Yeah, an axe ain't gonna do very much against a rock. We got the truffle motherlode here. Heck yeah. Arya, it's that good of a game. And it's a great standalone experience. You'd spend points on us to play Xenoblade Chronicles Cross, but the game is at its best around 20 plus hours in. Oh shoot, so it's quite an investment to get to the good part. Dang. Yeah, that does make it a little rough, I suppose, doesn't it? Oh, crispy bacon, I forgot about that one. All right. Looks like we've got all the truffles for now. Oh, the cows look so happy. They are happy. Good, good. Gotta focus on yourself sometimes. Yeah, and that's a really good mindset to have. Like, know when you're at your limits and then give yourself some time for some self-care. I love it. Bacon? Not my piggies! Just because one of them is named Bacon doesn't mean you can turn them into bacon, okay? Who's here? Jen! Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're playing One Last Day on the Farm if you want to hop in for just a couple minutes, but we're wrapping up soon. I hope you're well, though. Okay, yay. Chibi's laying off my pigs. They're safe. All right. It's a new season, so maybe that means I can find more little wormies and artifacts. That should happen at the start of the week as well. The raccoons want a rusty spoon. So I gotta go dig around for a rusty spoon. Oh, you just got home from work? Nice. I hope work went well. What if this is a rusty spoon? It's not. It's not a rusty spoon. But could you imagine, though, the RNG? That would have been so satisfying. All right, so the wormies show up with in these little arrows, just like any foraging item does. So I'm just gonna do my best to search for those and try and find it. Slave of Demons heading off. Gotta be awake early tomorrow, so best of luck with the work trip and see you when I stream next. Sounds good, Slayer of Demons. I hope you have a great night and a good day at work tomorrow. It was good hanging out with you today. Daniel, you were watching some girls sing on YouTube and she had a beautiful voice. Aw, that could be a nice way to relax, just listening to people sing. Someone made a parody of the song based on the song Video Killed the Radio Star. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Do the syllables add up? Oh, we got an announcement from Chibi. Ding dong ding! Attention please, it is now 9:30 p.m. EST. Anime night is starting in an hour. Be sure to get your snacks and beverages ready. Thank you, that is all. Ding dong ding! Thank you, Chibi! Yes, we'll be wrapping up pretty soon, so I should have plenty of time for dinner and such before anime night, and thank you so much for the reminder. Once again, everybody's invited to anime night if they wish. In the Discord, we're watching My Love Story, a very cute little anime about a sweet little couple. You shared it in the Discord. Thank you, Lady KB. I'll check it out after stream. Oh my gosh. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Video killed the... Wait, what did we say? Radio star. Kinda. Yeah, I think the second one doesn't have as many syllables, right? I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure they pulled it off. As long as you have good editing skills. I actually don't know what the skill would be that would make it work. We'll just say musical skills. I don't see any more foraging arrow indicators anywhere on this screen. Let me go up into the mountains, I guess. Unfortunately, oh, she's passed away. Oh gosh. I guess we have that little part of her that's on YouTube, and you can still enjoy her singing. So in a little way, she lives on, still making people smile like you listening to her music. It's really sad though. Okay, that looks like it's all the way over there. I thought that all the foraging stuff restarted at the beginning of the week, and maybe I should let it all amass throughout the week, and then if I went on the last week, there'd be a lot of stuff. The last day of the week, there'd be a lot of stuff to forage. Maybe the first day it's slim pickings. If you double syllable killed, it works. Killed the radio star. Where did my arrow go? It's gone. Oh, it restarts on Saturdays. I don't think I've been out and about foraging this whole time, though. But, okay, so it means that whatever was out before Saturday, I just missed out on. So yeah, it's only been accumulating for a few days, so I guess that's why. Maybe I picked up the thing, because the arrow's gone. There's not much out. I want wormies. I want a rusty spoon. Can I buy a rusty spoon from the museum? Can I have mine back, please? I need to give it to some raccoons in the forest. It's totally normal, trust me. Maybe up here. Oh gosh, I have not been up here the entire stream today. I didn't know we had so much stuff. So I knew we had grown the trees, but I didn't know we put tappers on them. Oh, I can't get through. Oh gosh, this is like an invisible maze. Okay, that one's lost forever. I'm not gonna... Well, maybe if I just get this. Because as long as it's not rocks. Yeah. Okay, cool. This is fine. I just don't like that you have to hit every single rock individually. This is where all our mushrooms are. Okay. Dang. So yeah, there's a lot to collect up here, but no wormies, it looks like. I don't see any more arrow indicators. And we did release the butterflies. That was pretty. Hi, I'm a worm. That was in a... I think that's in Thank Goodness You're Here. That was like my favorite part of that stupid game. Nothing! Nothing! Dang it! The raccoons are just gonna stay sad forever now. How are we gonna remember to freaking look out for a rusty spoon? Yeah, those random artifacts that you dig up are like the one thing that we don't bother saving. Because in my mind, you never need those for anything! Now I know. You never can let your guard down with Stardew. You gotta hoard everything as much as possible. That's all I've learned in this game. Oh, this... Oh. Alright, we did a pretty good job though, getting things wrapped up right as summer's starting. Did you hear that little chirp sound? That sounds like the coqui from Puerto Rico, the little frogs. It's so cute. See that? That little... they chirp like a cookie sound. They go cookie, but like in a whistly sound. Music helps with pain. It does. She's trying to clobber me because I called Harvey a vampire. Run! No, I'm just gonna process these truffles. We'll do our tradition, Lady KB, if you want to. Of always. Oh, I picked up the block. Whoopsie. I always start the next day, even though I don't plan on saving it, just so I can peek around the farm, see what's up. You really like smacking these tiles, don't you? So let's go to bed. I'm just gonna pick this house. Might be North's house, I don't remember. And we'll see what's up, what to expect for next time. And then we'll go ahead and wrap it on up. Hey, 40,000, not bad. From mining. Whoa, where do we get this stuff? Did you mouse misclicks? We probably don't need all of the gems and stuff that we're hoarding in that bin. So honestly, if you took them out of there and sold them, good job. We're getting close to 1 million. Wait, we're already at 6 million? We're getting close to 10 million? Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, from the quarry. Oh, nice. Nicely done. You mined the, like, I was gonna say the whole quarry. I presume the whole quarry today. Or yesterday. That's awesome. All right, farm looking good, nice and organized. I like it. Let's see how the fruit trees are doing. Won't have to harvest those immediately when we come back, so that's okay. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on. Looks good to me. You want to take a picture of that cool sunnies together? Heck yeah. I like it. We're adorable. No, we're not adorable. We're cool. We're so cool. All right. Thanks for playing with me today, Lady KB. Daniel, you listen to Eminem mostly because you relate to it. That's good. It's good to have a musical outlet that like makes you feel all the feels you need to feel, you know? All right. Gonna go ahead, exit to title here. Yeah, see you next time. Looking forward to it whenever we end up on the farm again. There we are. All right. Thanks for the stream. Of course. You're welcome to be Aria. Let me go on to thanks for coming. And we'll see who's on today. Here we go. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you to all the folks who raided today. We had a few. It was awesome. So very happy for all that. Let's see. Let me open Twitch here to see who's on. So pretty sure everybody knows by now, but if you don't know, I am going to be going on a work trip starting this week. I won't be back for maybe until the new year, it's looking like, because pretty much this work trip is gonna transition straight into holiday travel for me, but I'm taking my stream setup on the road, so the plan is to play a Switch game for our next stream game, and the poll is currently up on the Discord for what that game will be, so make sure you take a peek at that and vote if you haven't. I'm gonna try and have my next stream this week be on Thursday, but it'll just be a little bit dependent on my availability that day. So I'll keep you guys posted. And so I guess, yeah, if you don't hear anything from me, assume it's that day. Otherwise, I'll let you know if it changes. No stream till Thursday, maybe. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna end up being to be. Yeah, so that's the plan. Let's see who Sweet Scott's on tonight. Oh, we got somebody on playing Pal World. I actually have not seen anybody that I follow streaming Pal World before. I am kind of curious about that. So I think we'll go ahead and raid Saucy Sorceress. There we go. She's a really sweet streamer that we've raided a few times, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy hanging out over in her stream. But yeah, thank you so much again for everything. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you soon. Have a safe drive and safe travels. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. Have a good one. See ya.